set. Cue recording. Hello, listening audience, and welcome back to Toonkind D&D. I am your host for the day, your Whirlwind Gale, your Dungeon Master. God, I completely flubbed my script there, but that's fine. And I am delighted to welcome you to the first session of the Ruined Recollections mini-campaign. I am joined today by five. I'm tired.
We lost one on the way.
Hard.
6 including you, so...
6 including me, but I already introduced myself. Anyway, I'm joined by 5 wonderful people, who are very nice to have indulged me in my bullshit. Will my wonderful players introduce themselves top to bottom? If you don't want to introduce your character, you don't have to, because I know some of us are keeping secrets. Anyway, floor is yours.
Hi, everyone. It's so good to be back. I am noodle or pasta or udon or whichever variation thereof y'all are feeling like today. And I am totally fine saying which character I'm bringing. I'm bringing a bastard British bird, one Jubilee Yukon.
Woot woot.
Woot woot. We love him and
Woot woot hoot hoot.
we love him and we love you, Tagliatelle.
Be wild.
Alright,
You.
that's me. It's me.
Your next homie.
Alright, hi everyone. It's me, V Wild. Still on the bullshit. Still holding up my monkey. Because I'm also one of the ones who's okay with it. Detective Little in Stagehand. Here to be a chaperone and have a fun time.
Hi, I'm Hex. I'm playing the one who needs the chaperone. I'm playing a new boy, the trauma boy. I'm playing Matthias Oleand.
Still love him.
The one being chaperoned.
He needs a chaperone. Are you
This
kidding?
is fine. It's all good.
Hey,
We're good.
yeah. Uh-huh. I'm Kraken, and I'm playing Igni today.
Yes!
Surprise twist.
Surprise twist. I love Igni.
Woot woot.
Ali, it's me. Hi, I'm RJ. And fuck you, you don't get to know who I'm playing yet.
Damn. Offensive.
Secret.
No early access spoilers for any of you folks.
Damn.
No.
Do secret. I don't know how that fucking song from Battle Block Theater goes, but
The secret.
You scatting for the next 5 minutes.
That
We
was
can't
my
afford it.
ringtone
We
for
gotta get
unknown
honestly.
numbers for the longest time.
Oh my god.
That's perfect.
That's fucking hilarious.
that's genius. I need to steal that.
Right? It's so good.
Insert secret song from Battle Block Theater here. Anyway,
Oy vey.
are we ready? Are we
Yes.
ready to fucking do the thing? The
Let's
thing that we
go,
do when it
gamers.
do
Let's
when
go.
we be.
Roll in the ruins. Let's go.
Let's go, gamers. Let's go.
Why are we
Let's
like
go.
Dessert time.
Dessert. Okay. So, I think the best way to start this, one of y'all's gonna have to go first. Who wants to go first in describing what is bringing you to this teleportation circle? What's bringing you to the teleportation station today?
All right, guys, let's rock, paper, scissors it. Just kidding. I'm talking first. It'll be me. Hello. I've fallen into the trap.
You
So
walked
Juby's been having some weird dreams,
Ooh.
which is normally fine, except they keep repeating, which he's already like, this is weird. This isn't a nightmare. I'm used to those. Is this normal? No, this isn't normal. I'm aware I'm dreaming. Huh. And he just keeps seeing this same desert in ruins over and over. And you know, I think at this point he's like, it's plot shit. Okay, here we go. Alright, let's go find it.
Okie dokie.
Likewise, in a similar vein, Matthias has equally been having a weird dream. Not as detailed as Juby, but the big thing for him is it feels like home. And somewhat as the resident amnesiac in this group of people, he would like answers. And a very poignant FPS we had a little bit ago, he learned that his backstory might have been redacted on purpose. And so anything to get some answers on his own is definitely a thing. And so when he timidly asked Lynn if she would get some books on, the deserts of the world, so he could research this, she agreed, and then he shared with her what the hell was going on. And now here he is.
Mm-hmm.
With his chaperone.
Yeah, because she looked in his eyes and how hopeful he was for this and how he wanted this, and how could she say no? So of course she's gonna help him.
Aww.
And she's got precautions in place. She's borrowed something from her dear partner and that sort of stuff, and got everything ready. Made sure they're all ready for this trip. But yeah, she wants him to be happy.
Aww.
That's sweet.
Aww.
This is what this monkey do.
Iggy's not been having dreams.
Yeah, Iggy's not had dreams.
Iggy's been sleeping sound as a baby. I don't know what's going on with the rest of you. Damn.
Plot. It's pick and plot, you mother picker.
So what brings Iggy to the fucking teleportation station today?
What brings Iggy to the teleportation station today is that normally, if she wants to go anywhere, she will go by foot and take the scenic route, and she takes forever to get anywhere, usually. But in a kind of strange set of events where she actually kind of has an appointment she's expecting to come up in like a few months. So if she wants to go to a particular desert, then she needs fast travel. As for why wanting to go to that particular desert, a few reasons. One, I think she's still kind of fucking miffed about the Winter Tower from Wiz's Turning the Seasons campaign. Yes, it spat them back out in Anquil's resident desert. Yes, there was a weekend in lost wages. No, she's not fully recovered from being cold. Thank you.
Cold, not fun. Cold bad.
Where is the
Cold
opposite
bad.
of cold? Where is the opposite of cold, and where is it far away from there? There? Great, let's go.
Yeah.
That is definitely a reason. It is also the reason she will give people.
Fair.
We'll mine for the
Fair.
other one. We'll mine for it. You've got nosy people.
Yeah, you've got a bunch of nosy bitches in this party. Okay.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Good luck.
So, so y'all make your way to the teleportation station at, varying paces, I'd assume. Some more leisurely than others.
Mm-hmm.
And you all get your teleportation tickets. I don't fucking know how a teleportation station works, so I'm just imagining that it's like kind of like a train station, but instead of trains, there's just giant teleporter spots that you stand on.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Channel all the confusion into Iggy. She has no idea either. She just kind of wanders in until someone corrects her.
God, love it.
And you kind of have to go down a couple different hallways of teleporters until you finally get to the one that you're all there for. And it's a little weird because, you're all walking through varying paces, but you all kind of wind up going the same direction. So there's this very awkward moment where like none of you are talking to each other, but you're all going the same direction, and it's like, okay, one of us is going to peel off now. One of us is going to go. Nope. Okay, we're all still going the same direction. Well, this is awkward.
Yes. Matthias is not addressing anybody. He is just he is walking. He is a polite boy.
I see Avre is bullying the bird. This is fine.
Oh boy.
I have a question for you, Noodle. Because
Yeah?
Lynn's received a description of a certain bird before. Can she roll history, do you think?
Uh-huh.
Oh
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right.
And what's just for a question, what's Lynn's passive insight? Just wondering.
Passive insight. Good question. Let me get the sheet.
We're at 16.
Yep. Let's see. It is 16.
Cool. I think in that case, meets it, beats it. No, she could roll the history. Roll the history.
Rolling the history. Rolling the history. Rolling the history. That is a 12 plus 6, 18.
Oh, yeah, this bird matches.
Yeah.
He's quite distinctive. Those pink sunglasses of his, are pretty prominent.
And the first thing she had was the no one's peeling off, oh god, are we going into a plot trap? Until she realizes who that is and just goes, excuse me, sorry. You're Leo's brother, aren't you?
Hmm?
You're Jubilee. Are you Jubilee?
Who, me?
Yes, you. You're the person I'm staring at. Pink glasses. Hi. Nice to meet you. Jubilee, yes?
Pleasure. Actually, I have somewhere to be. I don't really have time to be chit-chatting right now. Really, this is important.
Looks to me like we're going in the same direction.
Yeah, well, go ahead and roll insight. Why not? For the sake of it.
13 plus 6. 19.
Yeah, that beats 16. Lynn, he knows exactly who you are and is trying to avoid you. It is obvious. He's like, you can tell this is also the kind of, like, you've seen it before. This is someone who's like, oh no, that's the law. I can't talk to the law. It is very much the do not look at me, I do not exist.
Lynn is diagnosed with cop.
Damn, can't believe that.
She rejects seeing she is a cab. At the same time, she does just give a stretch and go, well, we're all going to the same place. Off duty, having a nice time, I'm sure.
Sure.
Each to their own. Alright. You already know who I am. Hey, other one. Nice design. What's your name, eh? And she's looking over across at Igni, because, hey, if we're all walking in the same direction, she knows plot. She knows frickin' plot at this point.
I think it takes Igni a moment to realize she's been addressed.
God, I love Igni.
Igni, our beloved.
Amazing. Points at herself for a moment and then, Igni.
Pleased to meet you, Igni. Oh, well, seeing as we're walking, and honestly, chances are we've accidentally made a party. Yay, plot! Anyway, hi. Anyway,
I already have a party.
It's too late. We mix and match. I already have a party that I love and treasure deeply. Yet, here we are. And she does give a gesture that's not touching, but is the kind of pat, just in the air, and then just goes, I'm Lynn, by the way. This is Matthias. Pleased to pick and meet you both.
And Matthias gives a quiet little wave. He's just been walking quiet. He's been walking kind of behind the group this whole time.
There's just a small slip
Is
from Juby at the other two.
he is of note currently a dark-skinned elf. Because he was informed that it is not wise for him to be in his normal changeling form around Halloween Town. So yeah. But he just waves.
All right. And as we've all introduced each other.
What? I'm sorry if I did it too early. Lynn's like this. I'm sorry. She's been through this too much.
Well,
It's so
Iggy's
valid.
insight to try to read the fuck is going on here, because belatedly realized things seem a bit weird. No idea.
Iggy,
These
that
people are
doesn't
being
even-
weird.
Iggy, that doesn't even beat Matthias's, and his is a 9. Honey.
Honey. That's a 3 on the dice. That's an 8 total.
Oh well.
Oh well.
But as we have had our party introduced to each other in a very frank and forthright manner,
She's blunt.
thank you, Lynn.
Sorry.
Bless
Oh.
Lynn.
It's delightful.
We love
You're doing
self-awareness.
You're doing a great job. We love genre savviness. You guys finally reach, the assigned station for the place that you're going, and roll me perception.
Oh boy, I love this one.
Can I use Matthias's passive?
Sure.
Yeah! His passive is a 24.
Okay.
13 plus 12.
Jesus Christ on a bicycle. Okay, that's a
Everybody.
24.
Her all
Matthias.
seeing.
23, 19, and a 25. Yeah, you all see what I can give you of this station. This particular teleporter is fucking dusty. There is a thick coat of dust on the floor around, like, the raised carved stone that serves as the teleportation circle. And the operator for it is, like, standing at attention and waiting. Like, you've seen other, attendants of these teleportation circles, and they've been, just sitting in their booths. But this guy is just standing at attention, and he looks eager. He looks excited because, oh my god, someone finally came!
Oh.
My one! They came
Iggy's
to my one!
squinting at her ticket.
Like, this teleportation circle, it is dusty. If you look at the floor, there is actually sand on the floor. You don't know how that got there. There is no sand around here, but it sure do be there.
I mean, we can make an educated
Also, there are
guess.
cobwebs in the corner. You get the impression that not many people come this way. And the guy, this bright green UPA in tune, he just jumps up, like, he was already standing upright. He jumps a little bit, like, in the air as he sees you guys, and he's just like, oh, hello. Hi, welcome to your teleportation experience. My name is Jim Lucky, and welcome to the teleportation station. And thank you very much for choosing us for your travel today. Can I see your tickets?
Of course.
They hold it
Tickets
out.
are presented.
I'm for the sake of this guy, to make it his lucky day. Are these the tickets that you have to rip slightly so you get to keep the stubs? Because I kind of want this guy to get to keep a memento of this day. Bless him.
Aww.
Yeah. Not just one person, not 2, not 3, but 4 whole people to his station
People.
at once. At once!
People in one day!
Together! And they might come back!
Oh.
He is so excited. He is just babbling on about this as he's just like, not many people come through this way anymore. It's very, very long distance. Since most people, they just use the teleportation to get around Inkwell, it's not often that anyone wants to go across the continents. And certainly not to the middle of nowhere in a desert. But it's so good to see you. It's so good to have customers again. Can I get you any drinks, any snacks, or would you just like to get up and go? I mean, you're a little bit early, but I am happy to send you along and ensure you have a great experience.
What kind of snacks?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked, Meb. We have peanuts. If you're allergic to those, though, don't have peanuts if you're allergic. We have pretzels. We have, and he will just go into, like, behind his counter and start pulling out a bunch of different snack options. Like, there is pretzels, peanuts, popcorn, just all the good travel snacks. There's trail mix.
Oh, hell yeah, trail mix.
Ooh, trail mix.
There is toasted almonds. There is all the good travel snacks. And he will just keep going until you tell him to stop.
Why would we ruin his day?
Yeah.
And Igni wants to see all the options. She wants to see how many she can get away with.
I want to know how many sand there is.
Yeah, count how much
sand is
there
here.
is.
Why would you do this?
Wow.
What have you wrought? I think just for shiggles, Lynn will keep like a minor eye out on Matthias to see if he perks up at any of the words, and she'll be getting 2 of whatever he gets, whatever he seems interested in.
I'm thinking he might perk up just at like fucking trail mix, honestly, because nuts, protein, good, iron.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I will note in that regard, there's also some beef jerky there.
Oh, he perks up at jerky.
Right. Both things that Lynn would naturally get for herself, so they're gonna make this guy's day by getting stuff from him as well. Just, she does make her requests.
Lynn,
Had
you make
Igni
your
all the
request.
money in the world, she would get one of everything.
Oh.
But as it is,
As it is. Thus we live
As
in a
it
society
is.
of money.
Yeah.
I think she'd eye the popcorn nest. Do you have unpopped kernels?
What?
Yeah, yes, absolutely. I can grab you some from the back. I made the popcorn fresh this morning, but there is still some kernels left over because we have plenty of surplus. Do you have any preference on flavor?
No.
You want to eat the kernels? What?
Yeah, some people have interesting preferences. Each their own.
Igni says nothing.
I
All
love,
right.
I love you, Igni, so much.
Okay.
Jim will very excitedly, like, he opens the door behind his desk, he runs back, you hear, like, the very classic toony sounds of rummaging that quickly turn into Cat Wilhelm screams and clucking chickens, and then he comes out with a big bag of unpopped popcorn kernels.
Thank you.
Of course, I'm so happy to help.
Mild grabby hands before taking it. Dashing away for later in hammer space.
He looks like he might cry from happiness of just, I'm being helpful!
Aww.
I'm just saying here and now, I hope in Inkwell they have that sort of thing where you can leave a review about someone, because Lynn is going to come back and leave the best review for this guy
Milk
ever.
or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the equivalent of Yelp. She's gonna go back,
Good.
she's gonna go on it later and basically say this is the best guy ever, we love him. In a professional way.
Aww.
His enthusiasm is a great sight for you all.
Aww.
He's been here so...
In fact,
Oh, honey.
Lynn will
It's been so long since there's been people!
you know what? You've said it enough times. Lynn will actually go, when was the last time someone came through here, if I might ask?
It was approximately, and he will look at a watch and he will say, it was about, 1 year, 3 months, 2 weeks, 5 days, and 9 hours, 27 minutes, and approximately 22 seconds ago.
Oh, stars.
Damn, you keep good time.
Of course! We here at the Toontown Teleportation Station value punctuality above all else.
You
Very
keep
model.
records of that.
Of course!
Hmm.
I mean, does make sense.
He's just smiling.
Hmm.
Makes perfect sense, and my word, you're doing it marvelously. Alright, let's see, time's decent. Anyone need to go to the bathroom before we go?
This isn't a school trip.
Trust me.
I mean, perhaps it is for you, but I'm quite certain this is not a field trip.
Moment of humor. It's
No, you're going to a desert. It's a desert trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
everyone says no, I'm fine, and then you have the one incident. But anyway, I think we're good to go then, eh?
You people are weird.
I've been around the block enough times.
He's just sitting here. He now has a cat on his shoulders.
Bless.
It is the fluffiest cat you have ever seen,
Mm-hmm.
for the record. And there is not a thought behind those eyes. Cat, 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 cat.
I was gonna say, is Igni just like looking now at the cat?
That was more my singular excitement, but it's like, you know when like a cat blinks slowly at another cat?
Yeah.
That's what Iggy does.
Aw.
I love Igni.
Fair. I think Grim meows and doesn't do much else. This kitty is occupied with being pet and given scritches.
Alright.
I love Grim so much.
Grim's
I
so
hope you
good.
know.
Grim's so good. Grim's so good. Alright. Almost time?
Yes, actually, precisely. Does anyone have any last things that they need to get before we go? I have spare toothbrushes and other such accoutrements behind the counter. Otherwise, we are clear to go in 3, 2, 1, and we should be off. Okay, everybody on the circle.
Let's go.
Yep. Matthias steps on in.
Yep.
Lynn,
JB follows.
Lynn, internally, we're not going to the DMV today. This thing better work properly.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
That's internal. She does not say it out loud, especially if she has Matthias here and she doesn't want to worry him. At the same time, in her head, better not go to the DMV. Better not go to the
Yeah,
DMV.
do not speak aloud and jinx this.
Yep. I mean, it's a teleportation circle. Chances of success are 100%, but yeah.
Yay! This thing's old as hell and people don't go through here much. There might be a reason. There might be more than one reason.
Oh boy.
Never rule out Toonish rule of funny causing magical mishaps.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Gestures at paranoid peck. Lynn. Never rule it out.
You guys all step up onto the teleportation circle. Jim steps up onto sort of like a control section over off to the side of it, and he says, "Ladies, gentlemen, and miscellaneous, please keep your hands, arms, feet, legs, tails, beaks, wings, feathers, etc. inside the teleportation circle at all times, and please enjoy your trip. Thank you for choosing the Toontown Teleportation Network." And there is a pull of a lever and a whoosh, and the teleportation circle activates, and you guys are being vlooped.
Yum.
Yay. Goodbye, Inkwell.
Goodbye, Inkwell.
Goodbye, Inkwell. How we'll miss you.
Bye, Inkwell.
And as you guys transition in to the new space, I'm gonna need everyone to roll Constitution.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby!
Just a check, not a save.
Just to check.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
Actually, no, it might be a save. It's a save.
Yeah.
Save, cool.
Oh, okay. Well, if it's save, add another 3 onto that.
Okay.
It's gonna be 25 from Igni. She's
25.
fucking home.
Damn. Yeah, nice.
That is a
This is her environment.
Yeah.
20!
Fitting.
Okay, so we've got a 20, a 25, an 18, and another 20.
Mm-hmm.
Fitting Matthias got the lowest.
Yep.
Mhm.
So you
Count
guys...
how many sand there is, Matthias.
No! No!
You guys reach the other end of this teleportation line, and you are standing on a very, very worn down, very cracked and broken and eroded teleportation circle. And the first thing y'all notice is that it is hot as balls.
Matthias
Ah.
hates it immediately.
Mhm.
Igni loves it.
Lynn-
Yes.
That's what I thought that would go to. Okay, cool.
It is hot as the devil's ass out here. The second thing you notice is that it fucking Wimby.
Mhm.
Wimby.
Yeah, Wimby.
It
Yeah,
fucking
Wimby.
Wimby. Like, is anyone wearing a hat?
Yes,
No.
and it is
Nope.
held on because Lynn is a detective who has worn a hat for years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Juvy's got pulled his beanie down a little bit.
Yeah,
He's fine.
and
He's good. He's still. Don't worry about those rolls. He's fine.
the
Uh-huh.
wind is trying very hard to steal any hats that might be had. Igni, you have a cape. Yes, your cape is being fucking thrown around like a goddamn flag.
Matthias's braid is just like a goddamn. It's just in the wind.
It's
Oh,
a
whip.
wind
Yeah.
sock.
It's you got oh god, it's not just a windsock, it's a dangerous What's a snap? What's the kraken? You know it. Lines when they suddenly go crazy because that's basically a giant ass cord that's just flailing.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
That was my visual thought. I don't know what I'd call that other than, okay, get away from there.
Yeah.
There is
Other
That's
than
the
that's
kind
a
of thing that
fucking
dislocates
hazard.
shoulders.
Yeah.
Thankfully, Lynn is short as hell and so safe. The rest of you
You
are
say
pet.
that.
When it's a sail, it's luffing. Flogging?
Flogging fits, I
That
guess.
might be it.
Yeah.
Literally the action of.
Yeah, that's why it's not quite right.
Flogger, maybe?
Flailing, that's not professional, but it's what it's doing. This is gonna bother me, but continue.
I'm sorry I did this to you.
You guys arrive on this teleportation circle. It fucking windy. It fucking hot. There is sand blowing everywhere.
Lynn's
Matthias is suffering.
I'm just saying here now, Lynn's thriving. Lynn's thriving. It is hot. It is sandy. It is some of her favourite things. It's also bright, which is weird seeing as where she's come from. She doesn't miss the brightness, but hey, she's got goggles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is very, very bright and sunny.
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing y'all are gonna notice is that there is a cat sitting on the teleportation circle across from you.
Two cats.
2 cats.
There is this very, very appropriately dusty, mangy-looking yellow cat.
Two
Looks old as shit, sitting there staring at you.
cats. Ha ha ha.
That
That was out of
I
character,
think-
by
Are
the
we
way.
entering in, oh strange feline?
Well,
He
Judy
is
has to
just-
speak with animals that he can cast at will.
Yeah.
I mean, I say forest hunter, but this is a desert.
He's
Thank
just
you,
gonna
RJ.
be like, hello? Just at the cat with speak with animals.
Y'all ain't from around here. Well, most of y'all.
Oh, that is not what I was expecting you to sound like at all. Okay, that's interesting.
What, you got a
Not
problem
read
with the way I
trigger
talk?
warnings.
Got my head back.
I need
Got
a
a
beat.
problem
That
with
is,
the way I talk, pretty bird?
I am very pretty, thank you. No, that's just the first time I need a minute. I'm good. I'm fine. Long teleport.
Matthias is looking at Jubilee incredulously.
Y'all strangers are so rude these days.
I'm very rude, okay? Regardless, point is, where the peck are we? And, what are you doing here?
I'm the station cat, dipshit. You're in dust.
Well, pardon me, I usually travel by train, not teleport. Ugh.
Well, sorry, Your Highness. And the cat will just turn around and stick his nose up and waltz off.
Well, the cat's rude. Just talking out loud. I have places to be. I don't know where you're all expecting to go, or if we're still going in the same direction. There's desert everywhere. I need to look for civilization and wherever the peck those runes are.
Oh. Ruins, you say?
Shit, I did it again.
Yes. Yes, you did. It's okay. Happens to the best of people, I'm sure. But you're also here for ruins, eh?
Yes, it's plot shit. I'm more than certain.
Understandable. Well then.
And oh, don't tell me you're going to. Oh,
It's
for goodness sake! And he just kind of puts his head in his hands.
Admit
like-
Matthias is tilting his head as
Mhm.
if everything will make more sense at a 30-degree angle.
Yeah, that's valid.
Yeah.
Love Matthias.
Admit
He
it.
has not spoken a damn word this whole time.
Indeed. Lynn
Oh,
is keeping an eye out on Matthias, just a vague one, just corner of the eye to see if he ever looks as though he wants to speak, because she's going to make sure he's heard. Just, she
Mhm.
care him. But
Yeah.
she also does just go, yeah, going out in the middle of the desert on your own, not something I recommend. Done it before. But lots of dangers out here, so yeah, you were right. Finding
I
civilization
spent
first.
better part of 5 years alone in a desert. I think I'll be okay.
Oh, great! That's picking fantastic. You're an expert at it. Gonna love to see it.
Just does the kind of like iffy wavy hand thing. Like,
You know
I
what?
won't die.
Well, that's good. Wouldn't want any of us to die. All right, Igni, you got any experience in the deserts? Just let's cover our bases.
Yes.
Oh, great.
I live in them when I'm not in them.
How often is that?
Head tilts one way, head tilts the other way. When
And I
feel
think-
like it.
Fair.
And I think it's at that moment that you guys hear, like, footsteps, sort of. It's step, step, talk. Step, step, talk.
Pathetic.
Yep, Matthias is immediately turning to face the
Yep.
new sound.
Indeed.
Mhm.
That makes several of us.
Yes. Grim gets poofed and Juby is looking.
And there is this very old turtle man.
Turtle.
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 Portal.
Out of character.
Turtle.
Turtles!
You guys sound like fucking Pokemon, Jesus.
We like turtles, man. We rarely see turtles.
Love me some turks.
Yeah.
There's
Say
this,
they're
Turtle
cute.
good.
there's this very, very old, very wrinkly, very dusty looking old turtle in a sort of a very wrinkled suit, who's walking with a cane and a limp, and he walks over and he's just like, what's this there? What are you kids doing playing on the teleportation circle?
I mean, we were just about to.
Yeah, just blink, blink, pretty much.
Just
Good.
stop
Kid.
in. Oh, sorry, you go.
Eh?
Sorry, I thought someone was speaking. Apologies. Lynn's gonna cut in.
No,
before-
you're good.
Lynn's gonna cut in before, on God, she's realised, shit, this group. Oh God, the brain cells. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh balls. and it's just going to cut in before we accidentally insult everyone in this area. Just apologies, we're out of towners popping in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Lynn of Requiem.
What was that,
Oh my god, he's dead.
Oh, stars.
Oh,
Okay,
stars.
alright, how's his eyesight? Can she see whether he's squinting or not?
He is very much squinting. He has like those
Son of
little
a
round
bitch.
spectacles that you
Alright.
see on characters in westerns, and he's like trying to adjust them, and he's squinting at you, and he's just,
Okay.
I thought I told you kids, that thing ain't for playing on. It's
Alright.
not a playground.
Alright,
You go behind the schoolhouse for that.
Alright, I'm gonna cast message. And she straight up says that as she's doing it. She can't do this. She
Mhm.
can't. Just, Lynn,
Oh, I'll be sending a message, alright. I'll be sending a message to your parents.
Good luck.
1 second.
Try.
I can't. 1 second.
This is where the trigger warning comes in. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
You're good.
We
were warned.
Alright, she very calmly, just very distinctly in her very not a child voice just goes, hi, not a child, none of us are, we're out of towners. Pleased to meet you, I'm Lynn of Requiem. And that was a message into his head.
Lynn, just to specify, you said you're Lynn of Requiem,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And what in the heck are you talking about? Ain't nobody been from Requiem, not since I was a little boy. You stop playing around there, stranger. Come down here where I can see you. Come here.
Ugh.
Lynn does flash a quick look back at the others at that, because she will relay what she said. In fact, she does say it out loud after she cast it, because she's not leaving anyone out. But,
Mhm.
and then she does just hop down, because, hey, not the first tortoise she's ever met. God, she misses her uncle right now.
Hmm.
But just hops on over up close.
And he is squinting at you.
Mm. Juby doesn't want to. He doesn't like this. He wants to just go. But
Unfortunately,
he recognizes plot
yeah,
and is reluctantly
yeah.
following Lynn.
I think Lynn will also, as they're going, just like pretty quietly go, it's the best way to get information. You mingle. And just kind of gave a shrug as she did so.
He's trotting along. You know, this seems like the fast track to find the interesting stuff in the desert.
You click on
True.
things. You click on things and you find out information. That's how it works.
This sounds like detectives. Yeah.
Yeah, you know enough of them.
I know too many of them. They're everywhere. They come out of the woodwork. You look left and there's a new one. I don't know why I live in Billstown. There's too many. It's ridiculous.
It's brilliant. They've been just popping up the last 2 years. I'm very happy to see it. Anyway, and
You are in my line of work. It is not.
well,
The look you get.
Don't worry about it.
genuinely don't. It's fine. But she does just hop up to the turtle, just in respectable distance where she can kind of judge is best focus for those spectacles and such. She knows how to talk to people with spectacles. Yes, I butchered that
And
word.
he does raise like wobbly claws up to his face and push those spectacles up on his nose, and he's looking at you and he's just, yeah, I definitely don't remember you, and you're not old enough to be from there anyway. The heck are you doing running around saying that sort of thing? You're gonna get yourself killed.
Just
Shoot, between you and that crazy old professor, y'all are digging in things you shouldn't be digging in. You go on, get out of here. You're here to travel, you're here to travel, but if you're here to cause trouble, that's another thing entirely.
No trouble. My mistake. Just slip of the tongue. You said a professor. Is that someone else who's new around here?
Newish. New as they come nowadays. He shrugs and just says, crazy old motherfucker's always hanging around the library. Don't bother him if you want to bring up old ghosts. Don't talk to me about it.
Of course.
To be fair, you did talk to us first.
Juby, he does not hear you.
That's fine.
Lady's
He doesn't mind that.
Lady's
He's
very
fine with
freaking
that.
grateful for that. We don't want to antagonize people. Just
Me realizing that Igni also has a message.
oh fucking god!
Shooting
What
message
chaos.
to Turtle.
Mm-hmm.
How old is old enough?
I'm sorry, I had to answer something my dad was saying. What?
Igni's asking old Turtle, just out of nowhere, possibly complete non sequitur to this guy, just how old is old enough?
Old enough for what there? Wait a minute, oh no, you!
I don't know. Do you?
He squints.
Squints back, lifts up these ticket stubs she's been holding this whole time and just starts to nibble on it.
I love her.
Wait, where's the gif?
God.
You're killing me. You're killing me.
Where
You're
is it?
killing your
Where is
vibe.
it? There it is.
Yep.
I know exactly what the gift is picking up.
Yeah.
And it is exactly that.
Perfect.
Exactly that expression too.
What is
For
this?
the listening audience, it's that one gif from that one anime that I don't actually know, where it's the guy and it's windy and a leaf just blows onto his face, so he takes it and starts eating it.
Yeah,
Completely deadpan.
that's exactly the visual. Nibble, nibble, ticket stub.
And he's just gonna shake his head and just start walking off, just like trying to get you guys out of his station. You guys are trouble.
We're trouble. Whoops.
Matthias does kind of perk up at library, and he does lean down to Lynn, like, should we ask the professor? Ask about this professor?
I think that's a real good idea. Yeah. We'll need to figure out which one of the, where to go to get to the library, but assuming it's straight ahead,
He nods.
let's go. And she does flash him a smile, and then she's starting to walk. Because, should we check out our surroundings as we're doing this? In fact,
Yeah, we probably should do
I
that.
will say,
Roll me a percepi as you guys step out of this station, because I'll admit it's a very small station.
I did
Yeah.
have one final thing
Okay,
I wanted
sure,
to
Matthias.
ask. Whirlybird, just because I remember you liked this teleportation circle. Can Lynn roll investigation as they're leaving to see, like, anything about this place? Like, how old is it? Because I remember we went off about erosion at one point, and so I want you to be able to ramble.
Lynn, roll me investigation for that.
Yay! Holy shitty, yay!
Mm-hmm.
No, that's a 16.
Sing my angel of music, 25! Say whatever you want!
Christ on a bicycle.
This is...
Yeah, okay, so Lynn, as you guys are leaving, you kind of look around this place and you notice something a little odd. As you're kind of stepping off the teleportation circle, you realize that the station was built around the circle rather than what is standard, the station being built with the circle inside.
Mm-hmm.
Because the first thing you noticed is that there's kind of a step up from a dirt floor around the edge of the circle. And the circle itself is heavily, heavily eroded and very, very cracked. And those symbols look like they have been recarved several times over the last few years. And as you look around, the building itself looks like it must be at least 100 years old, because that wood is... Jesus Christ, that is near splintering in some places.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you guys got here and the wind was able to blow through the sides of the building and hit you.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty significantly.
Mhm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Very old.
This place is old, and because you got that 25, I will note, as you're looking around, kind of at the edges, you see the remnants of what look like they might have once been fancy stone pillars, much fancier than the architecture of this place would suggest.
As they leave, she's gonna make sure she studies those, just makes a note of them. She'll draw them up later on to see if it compiles with other stuff they pick up along the way. But just... that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
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 Now, what did everyone get on Persepi? Bird did not get good Persepi.
Bird does not perceive.
Bless...
Bird does not perceive.
He a little distracted.
Matthias got a 25.
Ty's got a
18 here.
25, 18 from Igni,
Uh,
24 from Lynn.
Yep.
So, looking around, you can see, for starters, this town is very, very run down. You are heading down this dusty, dirt-beaten path into this very dry city that's kind of, or not even city, not even really town. It's a handful of buildings. Most of them are houses. A couple of them look to be, like, you can figure, like, that one down on the far end of this sort of bowl that it's built in, tiny valley, pocket keyhole thing inside just a ring of stone formations. You can see that off to one end there's sort of a building with a clock tower, and you assume, okay, that must be the town hall. And you see the schoolhouse that the old turtle mentioned, whose name, by the way, is Oliver. And you can see, one place that is very clearly labeled as the saloon. And then there's just a couple other buildings. Juby, you can't really see shit. I think you just get dust in your eye, man. Like the wind blows at just the right angle that you get dust under your sunglasses, and it sucks.
Yeah, which is especially like difficult because he's got to like keep the glasses on. Because my man does not want to take off his sunglasses ever. Because he's not normal about those. It's fine. He's having a time. It's cool. He's still a little queasy from the teleport. He trips a little. It's okay.
Igni, you're fairly familiar with this location, but you're familiar with probably just a few specific places. You didn't explore all of the town, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
No. It's
Um,
jogging. It's definitely jogging things.
Like you're able to pinpoint that, oh yeah, no, that place right next to the town hall, that's the sheriff's office. And right next to that is the town doctor, because oftentimes the sheriff would come back with people who got beat to shit by the sandstorms, and they'd need a doctor. But
Does she know where the library is?
That's the
Where is
thing.
library?
Where is library? You can't pick that up, but our two folks who got a 25 and a 24, you guys can actually pinpoint, oh hey, that building with the marble columns out front, that's probably the library.
Mm-hmm.
Matthias zeroing in library.
Oh, that shows
Library.
Igni's priorities.
Which I will note, there is, like, as you get closer, there is a very old sign, and it does say library.
Yes.
Yes! I think
Wonderful. Amazing.
as they're making their way that way, Lynn is gonna keep a cursory eye out to see if anyone's looking at them, because, yeah, they're not locals. They're very distinctly not locals. Just
Yeah.
make sure no one's making the eyes of, oh, that's a group that we can rob or something. She doesn't think so, but paranoid Peck. Who's looking?
There's no one giving you those kinds of eyes, but there are people who are giving you a couple odd looks.
Mm-hmm.
Something you will note if you're watching the people is that there's actually a fairly even mix of toons and real kind in this town. And there's actually very few just straight up humans. Like you see a couple tieflings, a couple ASMR, you see a couple of you think they might be warforged, and then, just there's people of all sorts of different inhuman or unhumanoid races. And there's also a lot of toons. And they all kind of give you the side eye as you pass, just kind of sizing you up like, oh, you are clearly from out of town. You are way too colorful to be here. Because everyone here has a very dusty, very muted color palette.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, amusingly, Lynn's desert colored. Lynn's palette is.
Lynn's the closest to fitting it.
Lynn,
But
Just
she's
not
also bright
sand-worn
yellow.
enough.
she's gold, but yeah, true.
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
sunlight off of her. She's slightly
She
sparkly.
fucking glows, meanwhile. Don't even.
Yeah.
She doesn't glow
We've
yet.
got a glowing monkey. We've got a glowing monkey. We've got a guy with wings. We've got someone whose entire thing is just red.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Matthias is our most
And
normal.
then
looking.
there's yeah.
Matthias is the only one who looks halfway normal.
And
even
Matthias
then-
is the one who's going to get sunburned to hell.
I was gonna say, even then, like, he still looks like that dark-skinned elf, and he is not dressed for, like, he's made the attempt to dress for desert, but he is clearly not, like,
Lynn tried.
Mhm.
yeah.
Lynn tried
Mhm.
without pressuring. Just made sure he had the things that would make sure he didn't keel over out here. But you got to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's packed enough water. She's packed enough water for a fortnight.
He can make water, but yes.
Be prepared. Be prepared. But anyway, we schmoovin'.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. To the library.
To the library.
Is it
Yep.
is it cooler inside? Just God, I'm grabbing my geographer by the throat and shoving her in the cupboard. We cannot go geographying this place. Carry on.
There's not any concept of air conditioning here, but it is cooler inside in that it is darker inside. It is not nearly as bright as it is outside. There are curtains over the windows, and so it is a bit cooler in the way that a shady space is cooler in the summer, but it's still hot.
There.
Oh, this poor changeling is suffering.
Man.
And RJ, I'm gonna have your character roll perception.
Happily, sure.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, what insane stat have we got today? What insane?
Yeah, let's use the old drowsy die, fuck it.
What insane die we got today? What insane mod? What insane
Alright,
mod?
well, it's an insane mod, but it's not an insane roll. 19?
19.
Plus
Yeah,
12.
It's a fairly small library, so you do hear it when the door swings open and there's a little jingle of the bell over the door. You're kind of sequestered away in your preferred section, but you hear it as people enter the library, something slightly unusual in this town.
Yeah, I'm gonna add one of those to that. Okay. So that's his stealth.
It's delightful.
Sneaky boy. What are you doing?
Modifiers McGee strikes again.
Yeah, so he would have posted up in one of the corners where he's got a line of sight to the door. But one that is not necessarily immediately looked at when you walk in the door. So he's just gonna fade a little bit into the shadows here. Just to observe these newcomers as they come in.
Cool. Matthias is looking around and he is excited. He's
There's
like
a lot of
quietly-
books here.
He's quietly buzzing.
There's a lot of books here. Not as many as you have gotten used to maybe from the Halloween Town Library, but there are a good few books.
That would require him go into the library.
Yeah,
And,
he gets Lynn or Craigery to go and get him the books because anxiety, bless him.
It's okay. He's getting better. He's here.
Yeah.
Bless his heart.
And we're proud of him. We are so freaking proud of him.
Should I roll another perception or should I just keep rolling with what I had?
What are you trying to perceive?
I'm just looking around. Like, Matthias is just like, library, take it all in.
Yeah.
Okay, we can keep rolling off of what you got then.
Okay, so 25. So he does not see Mr. Man in the corner.
He does not see our stealth boy, but he
Nope.
does see a lot of books on very surprisingly beautifully crafted not wood but stone shelves. All like carved carefully with very pretty patterns. And very neatly organized. There's also a couple glass display cases with different sorts of artifacts inside. So that's pretty neat.
He is gravitating towards those artifacts.
Artifacts?
You've got some bones, you got some jewelry, you've got a couple pieces of broken pottery. You know, you guys aren't in a Toon environment, but these are pretty classic, archaeology basics in terms of Toonkind tropes. If you want anything specific, you'd have to roll.
Juby,
How
no.
well protected does the jewelry look?
No. Juby, no.
Juby, yes.
Juby, no. We just got here. That's out of
We
character.
did just get here.
We just got here.
What's What's Juby wanting to do? Oh no.
He's looking over the case to see if it could be cracked open stealthily.
It's just a glass case,
Can I roll?
Jubilee.
Cool. You can roll insight at you guys if you want.
Oh, you want?
I think
you want
that's what
Matthias?
B-Weil is doing.
No.
Oh, get seen.
Yeah, Lynn's leaving. I'm leaving it. Me, out of character, I want Matthias to have time to shine, so Matthias can have Juby. Lynn's gonna be looking for the professor in a minute. Just letting this play out
Igni,
first.
oh my
God, nat 20!
Get seen, Juby. What you doing?
Oh my god.
Good at this.
Matthias, what is your bonus for that nat 20?
+9.
Yeah. Hi, Matthias.
Hi.
Yeah, you glance at him. This dude looks like he wants to steal that jewelry. He really is has a very, very keen eye on it and is lingering a little too close.
Matthias is now actively watching. He isn't intervening yet because anxiety, but he is actively watching Juby.
Yeah.
Because he is watching these guys.
Igni's
Yeah, you
looking
get that
somewhere
too.
else. Like the score makes sense because she's looking at everything else, but at the same time, why are you rolling 2s on the dice?
I'm.
Yeah. He's being watched now. He looks back at Matthias and his feathers ruffle with clear irritation, but it crosses his arms and leaves it alone.
Mhm.
He's not going to steal if somebody's staring at him.
And
He
Matthias
wants
is
to.
not- Matthias is not subtle about one, his staring, and two, his opinion. Like, he cannot, like, he doesn't say a word, but just the look on his face is, oh, don't you dare.
There's
And you don't
very
need to
much
roll insight.
yeah, there's a look back of, oh, you spoil sport from Juvie, pretty much.
Mhm.
He leaves it.
The followers in retrospect are biting.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of point at some art in the game zone because there's something that's kind of on display with Juvie.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is what? No,
Uh-huh.
is,
Yeah.
is,
Relevant.
that's the word.
There's a certain pocket watch that is held at his hip, kind of attached at where that blue sash is. It
Matthias
is gold
staring.
and it is shiny.
Matthias stares harder.
Yeah. I think with that, well, that's the insight, but with his like natural passive perception of 24,
Yeah.
I think he clocks that watch, and he clocks like that is a similar make to mine.
And would also be made of that same metal that you
Yeah, that's-
now know is unusual.
Yeah, that's what he's mainly clocking, and you see his eyebrows shoot up as it's like his eyes like basically it's Juby was here, and then Juby wanted to steal, and so now he's actually considering Juby, like he's taking everything in on this boy.
Yeah.
And he sees the pocket watch, and you see his eyebrows go up in surprise.
Yeah. There is Julie kind of sets his shoulders and very much a standoffish kind of look of, all right, okay, fine, I won't. Can you quit staring at me now? Aren't you here to do nerd things in the library?
Called out.
And he kind of ducks his head, just I apologize. It's just yo watch. It's and he fumbles a little and produces a similar one from his pocket.
There's a blink. And then oh, well, that explains why you're here. Well, shit. And then there's just this look to this guy like, what the heck, Mom? Can't you tell me if I'm gonna find someone? Oh, right. Okay, this is fine.
Mom, what the hell?
Mom, what the hell?
He literally says that out loud. He genuinely says, Mom, what the hell?
Oh.
And just head in his hands.
What?
Is complicated. Sure.
All right.
I wasn't expecting this. There's a lot of plot wrapped up into all of this. I don't know why. This seems about right for my record.
You just have a very confused boy looking at you.
Mm-hmm. This tune is very much like, oh god, the plot again. Here it goes.
Here it goes.
Every time your mother interferes, there's shenanigans.
Pretty much.
There it goes again.
Yeah.
I don't,
Like,
I don't
okay,
know
so regardless of that, I'm going to have a word at sunrise. It's fine. What exactly are we in here? Are we looking for maps or something to go to the ruins?
I just stuck my
or
hand
something.
up. Why did I do that? You guys can't see me. I will say, Lynn would like to roll perception because she has got someone she wants to find. She's going to find them.
Yep.
Igni, as per her fucking 7 insight, is not interested in whatever drama was going on. Maybe hasn't even heard all of it. Has definitely wandered off to go look at other things.
Mm-hmm.
Valid.
Simply
Igni
not
is
interested
distracted by
her.
shiny.
Exactly.
Lynn's trying...
There's a lot of shiny things to look at.
Strange and shiny.
Lynn is trying to keep everyone kind of in her sight because, oh god, she's the chaperone. Oh god. Oh god.
Oh fuck, I'm the adult.
Have fun.
She keeps doing this to herself. She's an adult. She's the adult Toon. But she is looking because they were told there would be a professor perhaps in the library. That's a 28 perception.
That beats RJ's stealth roll by 1. Hey RJ, describe your dude.
Yeah, so Lynn takes a look around, ignoring the two who are arguing, and in doing so, there's I'm assuming there's like reading nooks in and around this library.
Mm-hmm.
There's one that's very tactically positioned, which is maybe why you notice it, Lynn.
Mm-hmm.
But in this nook, there is a guy, a real kind man. You're not quite sure what race he is. He's kind of, there's one leg hooked up on the seat that he's got, and he's leaning his arm on it with a book open. And you can't really see the rest of him because it's obscured by this red poncho that is folded and draped in such a way that it covers the lower half of his face. But you look over and notice him, and he notices you noticing him. So with a sigh, he just snaps the book shut and goes, "So y'all looking for me then?"
Seems so. Professor, I assume?
If you'd like.
Professor of what?
A lot of things, archaeology mainly.
Bit of an old hat around here, eh? So I've heard.
If you'd like.
Suppose I would. But besides Professor, you got a name?
Call me Dakota.
Alright. Pleased to meet you, Dakota. I'm Lynn. That's Matthias. And she will gesture at the other two. Yes, she's kept Igni in her sight. She is realizing things. But
We love Igni. Igni is a little bit spacey.
Igni is not allowed to be left unsupervised because Igni would go and drink the cactus water.
What?
How dare you? She would never.
She
Yeah,
resembles
Never
that a lot.
would ever.
Frantically wiping cactus juice from her mouth.
If
It's
both of
the
you would assume
quenchiest.
Iggy does anything frankly, she would be looking you in the eyes as she denies it while wiping the juice.
Yep.
But she's
You
giving.
say it's the quenchiest world. I fucking hate you.
Iggy voice step in. It's the quenchiest.
You adore me, RJ. Don't lie.
But she's giving the other two opportunity to introduce themselves so they can do it how they please. She's not going to do that to people.
Will she introduce Matthias?
She did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
She
she
said,
did
Lynn,
include
that's
Matthias.
Matthias,
Okay.
and then she pointed at, or she gestured at the other two. She's still keeping Dakota in her eyesight.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yukon. Just Yukon.
Alright, Bird Boy, what about you?
Iggy. Still very much perusing the shinies.
Hmm. Y'all got a reason for coming here? You just flash nose watches for nothing.
We have our reasons, our interests. Heard there's some
Oh,
ruins
do
around.
we? Also, Iggy, like, very much looks down at herself because, like, she has on a watch. Wait a minute. What's going on? Completely missed this in the conversation.
Yeah,
Love it.
Love you.
Holds up one arm where there is, like, a golden dangling bracelet, but that's not a watch.
Mhm.
What?
Am I,
Is it a
am I
watch?
allowed to?
Is there a whole function that she's been missing for, like, half a year?
Am I
Winston starts poking at the one dangling charm on it.
allowed to just give you an inspiration point
Yes.
for Iggy's everything?
You're the DM, homie.
I can
Noted.
take an inspiration point just for Iggy's Iggy.
Just for Iggy.
I love this too. Lady? Person?
I love
Creature? What? Sheet of paper?
Yeah.
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 I love
Unfolded
this
origami.
Mhm.
I love this red. This is a good red.
Oh my
Let's
god,
see.
she's gonna be stuck in this forever now. I hope you all are happy. She's gonna be trying to figure out how this thing is a watch.
God. You're welcome, I guess.
Suffer.
This is our Count the Sand. Iggy, what time is it?
Don't do that to Iggy. I had a thought in my head. It's unfortunately.
Stares directly into the sun.
Don't do that. Don't do that, Iggy. God damn it, Fog. Give me 2 seconds.
It's all good.
Give me 2 secs. Okay, got it. Apologies if that happens every now and then.
It's all good.
Lynn does look back at the professor and it's not a I'm unarmed pose, but it is the pose of someone trying to do something in good faith. She just goes, we heard there
I
was-"
come in peace.
Yes, but more subtle. She's trying to be subtle. She does know how to do body language for people, and she is trying to do genuine sincerity sort of thing. We have heard that there are some ruins around here. They might be significant to personal research and such. You are familiar with these ruins, I believe?
Listen, kid, you ain't getting anywhere near those ruins.
Blink, blink.
Why not?
I wasn't even here for those, and that sounds like a challenge.
Yeah, I second that.
But you ain't getting close.
Why not?
It's more than just a
You
sandstorm.
traipsed all the way here to come look at some ruins. You didn't do your fucking research.
Can we roll
Bold of you
history?
to assume I ever research.
Can I just say, can we roll, like, I'm presuming, at the very least, like, Lynn and Matthias would have tried to do some reading before they came here. Probably won't be able to get everything because this is so far frickin' out. But
Yeah.
It's so dead as dicks, too.
Is there anything they...
Mm-hmm.
This is me looking at the DM. Is there anything they could have rolled? You can say no.
Oh, that's a question for me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I looked up. Why did I
I'd
look
say
up?
roll history.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say
Oh, I
roll
like my
history.
dice.
Alright.
Like, assumably you've done some reading.
Yeah,
And you
that
would be
is-
able to find a little bit about this area.
that is a history.
Oh, you have history. Oh, cool.
Okay, that is
Yeah, I
plus
sure hope he does.
history.
Yeah.
You'd think, seeing as it's in alphabetical order, I would be able to see where history 6. Okay. That is
Come on,
a...
Just after investigation.
Yes.
There we go.
Okay.
Ooh,
20.
that's good.
That is a 13 plus 6.
19.
Nice.
Okay. So with a 19 and a 20, you remember hearing that this area was kind of perilous. Specifically, this is kind of the only civilization for miles and miles and miles and miles.
Mm-hmm.
There are a fuck ton of sandstorms and a lot of shit in those sandstorms. No one is ever able to give a clear description of all of the obstacles in those sandstorms.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
But a lot of people don't make it through those alive.
Cool. Well, this is why, maybe foolishly, Matthias did in fact prepare Tiny Hut.
I love him, but Lynn will level a pretty decently flat look at that and go, for the distance we've travelled, we've got as good a knowledge as we could get from where we were. But seeing as you're here, well, perilous place, people don't come back alive or, well, end up in that hospital and such. But you're still...
Kid, the sandstorms are the least of your worries.
Don't call me kid. Respectfully.
You are a kid to me.
How old does this guy think she is?
How old do you think this guy is?
Fair enough.
You all can roll insight, by the way.
Yeah.
Try and see if you can figure out how old he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nat 20!
Give you
Okay. Give me your modifier.
That is a nat 20 plus 6.
Okay, so 24, 26, 19, 18. None of you have any fucking idea.
Cool.
Oh
Fair
boy.
enough. Ageless being.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Juby has decided this is a crotchety old man, and he is going to address the professor as such.
Incredible.
It's fine.
It
might be a little
nods
bit,
decisively,
That
like this has cemented something in her mind, but she says nothing.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. I had a realization. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's fine. Not fine. Don't worry.
Oh dear.
No, just dude's demeanor. Matthias is probably standing a little straighter than normal.
Oh.
He's okay. Don't worry. He's not panicking,
Alright.
but he is just
Yeah.
like clearly nervous.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Lynn is actually going to actively fluff up just slightly. Not because she's agitated, but because it attracts attention to her.
Mhm.
Well then. Age comes wisdom. What have you got about this place?
What the hell would I tell you? I'll come traipsing in here out of towners doing, you say, research. I say, fuck off. Seem to think you're entitled to it.
Oh, for peck's sake. Do we really have to play nice with this old man? He's honestly, a bit of a prick. And is apparently going to just lord information over us.
I'm
Which-
more than shit. If you give me a good reason, I'm happy to help. I just don't want to see you all get killed.
Is that not a good enough reason?
The way to keep you from getting killed is stop you from going at all.
I think we're going regardless.
Why are you still
Honestly, really. Mhm.
Like I said, you can't get close to those rooms.
here? And yet you're still here trying.
I ain't trying no more. I'm stopping other people from trying.
Mm-hmm. By being vague and cryptic, that really just makes most adventuring sorts that I know, that would only make them want to go more.
Not all.
Of course,
The
detail
ones with
does
sense.
help.
Lynn,
Ugh.
Lynn is gonna do one thing of just. She does put her hands behind her back in the professional stretch, and what she's actually doing is she's casting message behind her to Matthias and just goes, How would she word this? I think the best way of getting some information is giving some forward. Can I say that you've been getting visions?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. A lot of people who come around here, one way or another, adventurers of some sort, yes?
Tend to be.
What about people who've come here because of a calling?
Define calling.
Dreams. Visions of ruins. The desire to go to them. Because of home.
Ask the DM question.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Secret
I've just been
typing.
sitting-
Secret typing.
Matthias has been standing behind Lynn at this point, like this whole time, just kind of nervously wringing his hands, trying to stand straight.
Lynn has got her tail against his leg.
He's just a nervous boy. Don't be mean to the boy.
Don't be mean to the baby.
Don't be mean to the boy. If you are mean to the boy, Lynn will have at you. It won't be straight away, but she will have at you because she likes him. He's a good man. He's a good boy. He's doing his best.
Aww.
She will just let Juby go at this guy if he pisses her off enough. She will do it.
Just, all right, Juby, sick him. What?
Yeah, literally.
Alright, there is
Make me sick him. Make me immediately.
there's a brief pause, and then would Lynn have thought to have activated her helm
Yes.
of common languages? Yeah.
Absolutely. She
Okay.
The
Roll a perception check for me, please.
the moment she came here, she out of character, she basically keeps that activated as much as possible. Only when she physically can't is it not active. 18 plus 12. 30.
Okay. Yep. You hear in an undertone, "Baby doll, you really dropped me something here." And then he gets up from the table. And he is fucking how what's that again? He is relatively tall.
Oh boy. Tall man.
How tall?
How tall?
About 6 feet.
Short.
And at this point, yeah, no, he's not as tall as Bird Boy. He gets up, and at this point you can see a little bit more of him. There's under the poncho, which is this fairly bright red under the dust that kind of cakes it a bit. There's a battered, studded leather vest, and a pair of, walk-in boots, appropriate travel clothes, that kind of jazz.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a pair of glasses that mostly obscure his eyes. You can't really get a good look at them. But he walks over and he goes, "All right, dreams. What kind of dreams? Have you both been having them?" Pointing at Bird Boy and at Matthias.
And Matthias stands up straighter. Yes, sir. I have.
Doobie just crosses his arms and is keeping silent. He is not talking. He just look. That is deception.
Okay.
That is essentially poker face roll to not give anything away.
That's good. And then that. That might be enough. Yeah, meets it.
Yeah. He's trying to look very unaffected, but there was a pointed look towards Matthias when Lynn had mentioned dreams of where he seemed put off in the same way of you two kind of moment there. So you can assume he's having them too.
It's a yes thing.
Perhaps.
I don't remember much of anything before a couple years ago, and it feels like home. And he just like awkwardly rubs an arm.
I've seen the place in it, at the least. Parts, ruins, out in the desert. And like that one said, it doesn't feel bad. Wouldn't quite call it home, but there's nothing ominous about it.
The desert simply is home, I think, for my part. So
Y'all got magic?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Some of it.
yes.
Maybe it will be different. You can't get close to the ruins because of the wards. Well, I ain't even getting through them yet.
What kind of wards? Any sensation to it?
And this is really back at the world, because I don't actually remember what the fuck the wards did.
Hey.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, I'm not even going to make you roll history for this because, Dakota, you are very familiar with those words. You've gotten pretty far. You've gotten past a lot of what keeps the city safe. Fuck's sake! Dogs are barking, parents are yelling. I swear to God, I'm gonna...
It's alright.
Noisy.
It's alright.
It's all good.
Anyway, you've gotten pretty far through the obstacles around the ruins, around the city. But there's those wards, you have never been able to get past them. Because there is this feeling of absolute terror that takes you over every time you try and sends you running right back into the danger of the storm.
Our mind deflection ward. Terrifying. I don't scare easy.
Interesting.
Thrilling.
It's to the point where sandstorms become less dangerous.
Anything else?
So,
Anything else? Creatures, contraptions, anything else out there? The elements are always a very dangerous thing, but what else we got?
Has he gotten far enough to judge any of that?
Well, if he's gotten to where he's, interacted with the wards, then he's gotten past the guardians.
That's true, actually. How would he describe what's the best way to describe the Guardians?
I don't know. I mean, I can DM you what they look like, and you can tell me how Dakota would.
Yeah, I'd appreciate that actually. Because I think I know. I think I know roughly, but you're taking inspiration from the both of them, and I don't know if that changes things.
I have taken inspiration from both, but specifically in this case, it is the first. It's one of these. These motherfuckers.
Think they are. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I have thoughts.
There's the Guardians. Before you get the wards, there's the Guardians, and they are fucking huge sons of bitches. I think there's some kind of construct. Never tried fighting one. Did not go well. The things that I saw trying, so.
Okay.
Best bet is to try and hide and get sneak past them. Not difficult for me, but.
Good.
Runs a quick glance across the party.
We can work.
Igni's gonna turn sideways in demonstration. And 2D disappear.
We can work with
I
that.
can stay
From
out of sight.
Dakota's very particular perspective, at least.
Oh god, are some people seeing Igni in that 3/4 horrorscape like Phineas, the Phineas stuff?
Yes, you are.
Great.
Front-facing Phineas time.
Is now by a line to Dakota is now a slight horror show for everyone else, which kind of makes you wonder, wait, does that mean she's fully facing towards someone every time? Wait, if you start thinking about it too hard, all the yuppie end rules start breaking.
No, see, what I imagine is it's like a fixed perspective in for the camera. So everybody is looking at Igni and sees Igni as Igni until she wants to turn sideways, and then everybody, regardless of angle, just sees that 2D-ness.
Ooh.
The visual I'm thinking of for that is kind of like either the characters in Smile for me, or when Raz is looking through with clairvoyance.
Yeah.
It's
We
exactly
love
that.
that. We love that. That's the one I know.
Parappa the Rappa style shit.
Everybody sees that all the time until Igni wants to turn sideways, and then everybody, regardless of angle, sees the sideways Igni.
Yes, we love it.
And
We
it's
love
a
it.
bad time.
It's a bad time.
Alright.
Oof.
Well,
Anyway,
got a line. Well, if we can work with the avoiding, but interesting about the wards, perhaps if people are getting visions of such, it's a sign. We'll see how this goes. I got hopes.
Just saying, we all be different.
Joys in being that.
Great. So we traverse this terrible desert.
It's like, girl.
We traverse dangers of the desert, get around apparently big fuck-off guardians, and then go to the invisible wall of fear. Is that it?
Oh, I'm sure there's more I ain't seen yet.
Oh, fantastic. All right.
At that point,
Seems doable.
please don't jinx us. We're toons.
I ain't said shit.
I
No.
know.
You haven't. I wasn't talking to you. Yukon, please.
I said
don't
it
be-
seems achievable.
You know what? We're gonna carry that.
I didn't
We're
say
no,
another thing.
no, we're gonna carry it. We're gonna
I suggest we change the fucking topic before y'all
Exactly.
jinx us any further.
exactly keeping the ball rolling.
Fuck do y'all do anyway?
What?
I thought we established that, but oh, the minutia. Yes, we were looking for you. We found you.
Yeah, sure did.
Sorry, I love Dakota very much.
Professor Dakota.
Tiffany just looks pleased with herself for having answered the question.
Yeah.
Well
She did it.
done.
Well done,
I
Ignis.
adore this party. I
Okay.
love this party so much.
Great. Okay. Professor Dakota, you've been stopping people from going because it was too dangerous. But you did want to go there once. And I think you still do.
Darling, if you're trying to convince me to come along, you don't need to. Baby doll wants me here for a reason.
Who?
Baby doll?
Yeah, baby doll.
Who?
Some clarification, perhaps?
She wants my hand.
But Tyus did
Yes.
specifically ask who.
Yeah.
I don't know her name. Well,
You don't know her name. Do you know
Matthias perks up
anything
at that.
other? Yeah. Do you know anything other than just this nameless she wants you here?
he reaches into his bag of holding that is hanging off his hip, and he pulls out two items. He pulls out a watch very similar to your two's. Pops it open. I'm assuming your two watches function like a pocket watch should. You know, they tell the time normally. This one, it ticks, but it doesn't change time. The hands just twitch. And the other thing he pulls out is an alabaster mask. And he just goes, she wants me fine.
Your watch is broken.
Mm.
Not broken, just froze.
Matthias perks up very much.
Juby's doing the opposite. He doesn't like this.
Frozen in time. Alright then.
I should say it's not excitement, it's more just, oh, like.
Mm-hmm.
Like recognizing
Same
her.
hat, same hat.
He did not know Retro's name until a couple of days ago.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. I don't know. Juby's just handing me he doesn't like this. Just there's something that he doesn't like here.
Igni taps her charm bracelet again.
God,
There's a
bless
look
him.
over. It's like, so Red, what time is it? It's just a look over at Igni.
Lynn looks at
Time
you,
for
Yukon.
everyone to get a functioning watch.
Mm-hmm.
Very wise answer.
This fucking genius. I love that.
Alright.
It should be noted, Igni
Noodle.
very much does not actually have a timepiece at all whatsoever in Hammer Space or ever.
Noodle, you also take an inspiration point for that. I love that joke. I'm sorry. I'm very easily impressed. I'm easily impressed and easily amused.
We love to say it.
Y'all will all probably wind up with at least one inspiration point by the end of this session.
Fucking A.
Right then.
All right. So we have more people added to this menagerie. Well, one more person.
Mm-hmm.
Who apparently
Can you really
you've
call
been-
it a menagerie when you're the only animal here? Well, no, 2 animals here. Still,
I am vaguely offended by that.
you
that's
have
quite rude.
wings, boy.
No shit. Of course I have wings. That's very obvious. That's quite obvious. Regardless. And it is just the oh god, where's the emote? There it is. That's Juby right now. She's
Jimmy,
very
you're
done
very
with
easy to
Dakota.
rile up, and that is very amusing to Dakota.
Yeah, he is. He takes himself quite seriously. Nobody else does.
No one takes this bird seriously.
Or it.
It's just the point is we need to get going. Either we have supplies. I'm ready to go into the desert at honestly any point. You have clearly traversed it, likely more than once, to get to the city. And you know the dangers that we're going. So, can we stop fucking around unless there's nerd shit to be done in this library? And go. Because I don't want to waste time. I really would like to know why we're getting these visions and what's out there and why it's so important.
The time is on your waist, though. Points at his watch.
Just stops and takes a deep breath.
Lynn's going to cut.
I mean, Red ain't wrong.
Now is not the time for puns.
Is there an optimal?
Later.
Is there an optimal time to set off? Lynn is cutting in intentionally to stop this.
I don't know. You're all the ones with watches.
That's why I'm asking the professor. Is there an optimal
Are the
time?
This
sandstorms
is
predictable,
broken.
DM?
I did not.
Are the sandstorms predictable, DM?
So I'm actually gonna have you do me a thing, RJ. I'm gonna have you, as Dakota, roll me a history.
History. Can fucking do. Do.
29. Yeah. Okay. You know this. So you've been, chasing this lead for a while. You've been trying to solve this puzzle for a while. And you found bits and pieces, hints and secrets and all the fun stuff. Stop sending me notifications, I swear to God. You found bits and pieces of this puzzle all over the world, but one of the ones that you've found a while back, before you even got here, was the message carved into ancient, into the walls of different cells and different cellars and different rooms over and over again. Travel by night, arrive by dawn.
Then, when in answer to your question, you get try by night, try by dawn.
Alright. We can work with that then. And
Fair enough.
You know what? Because Lynn likes Matthias getting to have stuff. Because she knows Matthias is good at knowing when certain times are. So she's just going to give him a look from underneath her hat, just the kind of one that's like, how long until it's dark?
Matthias, kind of glances up just a little bit, not at a window, but he just kind of glances up, and he just says, we got about 4 hours, 37 minutes.
Okay. We've already got supplies. I'd assume that's enough time to look around the library a little bit, do what we need to do, and then head off. Yay.
I will point out Matthias will probably need better desert traveling outfit.
Lynn
but-
is Lynn's going to get that. She wants him. I'm not gonna lie. Lynn specifically wants Matthias to have library time because he looked so excited to be here.
He is. He is excited, okay. Oh god.
I don't know whether we're transitioning, whether I don't know how this is. I looked at the DM, but Lynn is gonna get Matthias a bit more gear, like a proper cloak and such for the conditions, that sort of thing. She tried,
Yeah.
but hey, now we're here.
We're going a bit faster than I expected.
Ooh.
I fully expected this to take the whole session just to get to this point.
Hey.
So we are actually moving into Act 2. So I'm gonna say, it has been 2 hours. Let's take a break.
Yeah.
And
Good
reconvene in about 10 minutes.
Okay.
No.
Fucking A.
Where the hell is that
Where
image?
does
There
that
it
come
is.
from, RJ? I have to ask. You've been using that phrase more recently, and I'm trying to figure out what reference it is. What does fucking A mean?
Fucking A.
Okay.
Fucking A.
It'd just be like that.
It's
Permeated.
I'm like 60% sure it originated as U.S. military slang, but now it's just kind of slang.
Nice.
Yeah.
Also, I love
It
you
It's
was
a
guys.
lot
US
more-
thing, big time.
It's a primarily US thing, and it's yeah, definitely like military slash
Military wannabe, yeah.
yeah, I was gonna say like COD players where like, you know, the wannabe is a very good, yeah.
Yeah. COD folks.
Yeah.
So much fun. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's get the charger from my phone out.
And last but not least, because I do have another variant.
What?
Images. We love our desert outfits.
Yeah.
We do.
Aw.
And that's
Yay.
his eyes don't change color. They're always that.
Mhm.
That's fair.
Lynn has emotions over that because she's smart. She's smart and she's sussed and she go, oh honey.
Yeah, but it's okay.
It's okay.
You always know the boy.
I mean, hey, that's
his tell.
not the first changeling she's had. She's got another changeling that she loves. And one she doesn't like. But she's thinking of the two she loves, and Matthias is one of them.
Hello, squad.
Hello.
Hey, squad leader.
Wait, encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings or using a faster encoding preset. What? What does that mean?
I never know what that means. I just leave it alone and eventually it does its job.
Fucking video encoding is how you compress video files, make them small.
Wait, could that be why it's been doing the bullshit?
Oh.
Maybe.
How do I edit? You. One
I
moment.
gotta go get some water. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Hydrate.
Hydrate.
You guys will
hydrate.
never guess what Igni's desert outfit is.
Is it her normal outfit?
It is a
Hello.
mystery.
I almost want to say, please have the cork hat. She looks fabulous.
No,
always.
it's
I love
business
her.
as usual.
Yeah.
I love her so much.
You know what? I'm gonna.
Good, I'm glad she's landing because she's not the chattiest.
We love her.
I love it.
I am
You
gonna.
don't need to be the chattiest if you always have the right punchline.
Exactly.
It's literally she just exists here being fucking weird until she can say the weirdest thing
Good.
at a point.
And we love her. By the way, I will say, if Lynn talks too much, do just put something in chat. I am sorry if she goes off too much.
You're good. I handshake the same thing. Juby's an extrovert and talks a lot.
Juby and Lynn chatter, 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 chatter. Matthias and Igni share one look.
Lynn is a chatterbox specifically because she's realised, shit, she can be the extrovert. And if everyone's looking at her, they're not looking at anyone else.
We have the polite extrovert, and then we have the asshole.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, Lynn is sorely tempted to just let the asshole go. Just
By Perilous, does that make Igni the rude introvert? Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yes.
yeah.
Yes, she will just say whatever.
Mhm.
In this
rude
political
necessarily? You
alignment
don't know.
chart, of rude, polite, extrovert, and introvert, you've got fucking Lynn, polite extrovert, Juby, rude extrovert, Igni, rude introvert, Matthias, polite introvert, and then Dakota fucking slap bang in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Want to know whether Igni's being rude on purpose? You need to roll a fucking insight. Yep, it.
Thus
Is she
far,
fucking with
Igni
you, or
has
is
just
she
been...
just spacey? Who knows?
Igni
Roll
is just
insight.
so entertaining.
Can't
I love
shake it with
Igni.
current.
Igni's so good.
Is she fucking with you, or is she oblivious? Yes.
Yeah.
I was going to do something that began with the letter M.
Munch?
Munch?
Yes, but meds. I was gonna have meds.
Yes,
Jack.
please munch meds.
Morsky. No, does not begin with M. Beloved.
That's no.
The letters
wrong
are very
letter.
close. It's
They're saying
okay.
Back a
Morsky
little
was
bit,
the
no.
answer. We're gonna
Letters are
munch
close.
No, not munch Morsky.
Wait, we're munching on
Munch
Morsky
some
now?
Morsky.
Damn! Okay, well, if we have to.
I'm the bite friend. Chomp.
Time to
Okay,
bite.
I'm back. Morsky is very sweet, so
100% jaw power, 5 to 8 seconds.
what? Hello?
Oh, you've not seen that image. Hold on.
I can get it. It's in memes. I know where it is.
Oh, good lord.
I
I
have-
don't know
Yeah,
what's
if you
happening. I just
could.
got back. Hello.
I am so glad I took my meds right after that instead of during, because otherwise we would have had dying V Wild. Again.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a jaw power, 5 to 8 seconds.
Just once. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's that post of someone arguing with their DM that like a bite should be a D8 and not a D6 of damage?
No, not a T4, because it's, yeah.
Yeah. And then went, well, okay, prove it.
Bit them, yeah. Dude, my dad got bit through a leather coat. Like, oh Jesus, he needed to get a tetanus. Yeah, he needed to get tetanus, like a tetanus shot. Like, it
Oof.
broke the skin. Like,
A person?
yes.
Why?
King.
No!
He worked in special needs, and
Oh.
a
Understandable.
child had a meltdown and bit him through his leather coat.
That's
Yeah.
impressive. That's
So
impressive.
this not only was it a not only was it a bite, it was a bite from a 12-year-old.
Damn!
Oh no.
Impressive
Yeah.
kid.
12-year-olds are the dirtiest little bastards on the planet.
Yeah, he had to. So he understandably had to go get a nice note. He had to go get a tetanus shot. He was fine. The kid was okay. It was just kid had a meltdown. So
All right, are we all back?
yeah.
Yeah,
Are we ready to pick up?
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we've got 4 hours before nightfall, Dakota's gonna go fucking take a nap.
Yep.
Incredible.
Understandable.
There's a saloon in town while we have 4 hours.
Oh boy.
There is.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you
What's
know we
going
gotta
on
go
in
to
there?
the saloon.
Oh,
What's
boy.
going on in there? Oh, great and powerful DM.
You guys want to go to the saloon?
We have 4 hours.
Okay. Saloon. We have stuff at the saloon.
Yeah.
Who all
Maybe at
is
least
going to
going
the
there.
saloon?
You know what? I just realized Lynn doesn't care about anyone except for Matthias.
Yes.
She'll keep tabs on Yukon because that's Leo's brother, and she doesn't want him to peg it out here and her have to go, "Hi, Leo, you know you're my favorite nephew." Well,
By the way,
I totally just let your brother die. Sorry.
Sorry.
At the same time, if she had to choose between them, it's Matthias. She's staying with Matthias. Until Matthias is ready to go saloon, she's staying with him. I'm sorry.
He's
It's
in the
fine.
library. He's having library time.
It's okay. Matthias can be Auntie's favorite, and Jubilee will be Mom's favorite.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Two sides of Requiem.
Well, Igni would also be interested in the saloon because she is not interested in the library. She has perused the shiny things. That's about as far as her interest takes her in there. I cannot remember if Igni knows how to read, which is very par of the course for Igni.
I actually think we established in Turnian of the Seasons that it is questionable at best.
Yes. Does Igni know how to read? Yes or no?
Meh.
We will
What do I
find
do?
out when she gets directly confronted. Actually,
Conflicted.
she did receive the letter, and she did write a letter to people.
did
So the
write
answer is
that.
yes, but also no. Fuck you, not the library. This
and
sounds
only
like
read
it'll have
when it's plot convenient.
pretty much. She will read when she has to, and that's about it. So saloon.
All right, so we have our two rude friends going to the saloon.
Clearly, nothing will
Smoking
come of this.
Joe, rude boy.
All right.
We've got Bill and Ted going on over here.
Oh my god.
If they screw it up enough, we
Um,
just leave them. If they screw up enough, we just leave them. That's Lynn. That's Lynn internally. That is Lynn internally. We'd let them spend a night in the jail cell. It'll be fine.
You have to travel by night, so you'd need to bust them out. But anyway,
Sucks to be them.
All right, I'm gonna want you guys to roll. Fuck, what would this be?
Oh my god, is it the creaky floorboard?
Roll me insight, I think.
Mm.
Either insight or investigation, whichever's better.
Yeah, let's not have the bird do intelligence.
Definitely. Yeah, no, not intelligence for Igni either. Are you kidding? Finally, the good insight rolls that she's supposed to have.
It's a 15. It's okay.
Mm-hmm. Show me the thing, please. Thank you. Okay. So, Igni got over a 20. Igni notices this. On one of the first floorboards on the way into the saloon, there is a little musical note that could almost be mistaken for a flaw in the wood carved into one of the slats. And you know, Igni, looking at that, if you step on that, it is going to screech.
She will not alert Jubilee, and she's just going to casually walk around it.
Fine.
Jubilee, you do not notice this.
Nope. This is fine. He doesn't.
So, Jubilee, do you walk in?
Yeah. He's walking in here. Of course he does. He makes a step on that, and of course it screeches.
Yeah, that thing squeaks like a dying mouse.
Yeah.
It squeaks like you're torturing a mouse, and now every single pair of eyes in this saloon is turned towards you.
Including Ignis.
Yeah. Honestly, he's fine with this. He's actually looks quite pleased that everyone's looking at him. And just kind of rolling with it, like, so I've heard this is the best place to get a drink in town, if not the only place. And he's going to take a stroll towards, I'm assuming, the bar in the saloon.
Mm-hmm. There's a moment of quiet, and then, you know, the guy who's playing piano in the corner just shrugs and picks back up playing, and, you know, the moment of dead silence passes and people start chatting again.
It's the I have arrived. It's like, this is fine. Everyone looks at me. Of course they do.
Why
I'm the most
wouldn't
interesting
they?
thing here. You think this is a problem? He knows he's from out of town.
And the old bartender, who has a little name tag that says Brayden on it, is wiping down one of the glasses.
Oh, God. Juvie, what do you actually say? Do you want to talk to people? Honestly, he's handing me just going up to the bar, grabbing a seat on a bar stool and watching the room for a while. He plans to just screw around here for a few hours and is looking for two things. One, if there are card games going on, i.e. poker or something.
No
and
poker, but it does look like there is a table over in the corner where some folks are playing blackjack.
Excellent. And the second thing is he's kind of listening in on how the piano's going and seeing if that's, you know, background music, or if, you know, a few drinks in, folk might be open to a sudden performance.
Okay. For that second one, roll me insight.
Yep. Well,
okay, so you will note that the music is pretty, like, mellow. It doesn't seem to be, you know, super lively, and certainly no one's up and dancing. And the lady who's sitting at the piano, it looks like this is her job. You know? It looks like this might be her job. She's not even looking at the sheet music. She's just kind of playing.
All right. He's not going to step in on that. Card games it is.
And I actually forgot to copy down the rules for the card game, so I'm not going to actually be able to let you play the card game. But...
That's fair. This is honestly just a background thing. For a few hours, Juby plans on scamming people.
Okay, you want to try and scam these people at blackjack?
And because it's specifically Blackjack World, there's a bit of a gag with Juvie and Blackjack.
Oh no.
Blackjack is his game. Can I use that inspiration point for a success?
Yes, you can.
A nat 20, you would say. Which, depending on what role you would want, I'm guessing maybe sleight of hand?
I would actually have gone with performance.
Performance, fantastic, even better. A nat 20 would make that a 33.
God damn.
Mm-hmm.
So not only do you absolutely fucking school everyone at this goddamn table, because you do, you come away with everyone's fucking life savings from this table. You somehow managed to do it in a way where they all fucking love you.
Oh, he's having the time of his life. Yeah, he's an outsider, but of course he's good at talking to people. This is his jam. He's a gambler. He knows how to get people talking and just plays a few hands. There's give and take as he goes. There's music. He's talking about the music and, oh, he's new in town, wants to hear about what's going on, just chatting with everybody. And he's a very personable guy, even though, he's a bit rude, but it's the funny kind of rude. And he just talks and he's telling wild stories as he goes and just keeps everybody's attention on him so that they're not really looking at his cards. And, he walks away and he has won big. And even though, he's won so much, it was so much fun to just play with everyone. It's a wonderful night. It's such a shame he's got to leave town soon, but he'll be back. Talk to them. Maybe they'll win some back. He's very
Yeah. You have managed to make friends with everyone at the bar, from Miss Sunny and her dog to the old man Nelson, the local kook. You have made friends with everyone here.
Yay! Oh, man, Nelson.
We have let the extrovert out. And I'm
You
saying
have-
that is just how he spends his 4 hours between when they gotta leave.
Yep. Igni, what were you up to while Jubilee was being Jubilee?
This meshes together very good, actually, because the rude extrovert was busy garnering everyone's attention and scamming them. The rude introvert has just been poking around and sticking her not metaphorical nose in like every nook and cranny she can. She's just exploring. This does include behind the bar. If you like, I can roll stealth for this general endeavor.
Sure, why not?
Come on, mouse, please. Is that? Yeah. Stealth. Okay, it is that. Oh, yeah. 23. She's just looking around at everything possible behind the bar, upstairs, if there is an upstairs. She's snooping.
She's snooping. It's a fairly normal, old West town style saloon. I'll admit I didn't really plan any secrets for you to find, but
That
you
is
do.
fine. She's not like specifically looking for plot secrets. It's more like seeing what there is to see and seeing if there's anything that calls her attention or jogs anything.
Aw.
You find some drinks behind the counter. You find bottles of water. You do find cactus juice.
Oh, no.
With a little note on the label that does say it's the quenchiest, and before anyone gets on me, this was in the notes.
Igni is going to take one.
One sippy.
Is she taking a sippy?
Oh my god, I remember this one. Oh my
Now
God.
I have to contend with Igni's impulse control, which is quite low. So, yes.
Give me a con save.
I remember this one.
Fantastic.
I remember this one from a late night. I remember this.
I
Oh
forgot
my
I was
God.
muted and you said Igni's impulse control, and I said, what impulse control?
Yeah. Save, right?
Igni, roll me a con save.
70?
That barely makes it. Okay.
God.
So you chug this cactus juice. Or, well, you don't chug. You take a sippy. You take a sippy of this.
You know when people swirl wine in their glass and they sniff the aromas or whatever and they take like a delicate sip? That's what Igni does.
Yeah, you do that. You do that, Igni, my beloved. And then you it takes you a minute, and then you cough, and a little spurt of fire comes out.
Oh, she loves that. Oh no. Beams, pockets it, and is this the only bottle?
No.
God.
There's
Slice.
a few.
Why would you let why wouldn't the fire Pokemon want the fire juice?
Get more juice. Now, she doesn't want to. She would hate to leave these fine folk without this fantastic little juice. She doesn't think of this as poison at all. She thinks this is great fun.
Oh boy. I mean, it's not poison. It's cactus juice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's
the
the
devil on your
quenching,
shoulder
so-
crack and take it.
Well, how many are there? She doesn't want to take it all because she's not rude. Rude.
Yes, she is. You just said she was.
They upped your umbrage.
There's about 25 bottles behind the counter in total.
Oh,
This is not a very popular.
There's a difference between 25
bottles
and
of
like,
cactus juice on
oh,
the
there's
wall,
only
25
3.
bottles of cactus juice.
It looks like this is something that's easy to make, but not popular to drink. You get the impression, you get the distinct impression, this is something you do shots of on a dare. Like, this is a challenge drink more than it is an actual, oh yeah, I'm going to go to the fucking saloon and get myself some goddamn cactus juice.
That's the phrase you use when you're being so sarcastic for, sure, this sounds fun, hang on a minute, let me just go get some cactus juice first.
Mm-hmm.
Igni ponders for a moment.
I don't think 5 bottles would be missed.
5 bottles is kind of at the threshold of possible to miss, but also 5 is a nice number, and 5 is how many we are, I believe. If we stay 5. 1 for everyone. 5 bottles into hammer space. Cactus juice. It's her new favorite thing.
Cactus juice.
God.
Juice obtained. Juice obtained.
Yes.
Oh, there's more.
Igni has obtained juice.
Igni has obtained juice.
I will note, behind the bar, if you want to keep looking at the drinks, there's also whiskey and tequila.
Oh,
She's
Is
a
the
little
whiskey
less
in a
interested in
jar?
those because they kind of burn, but it's not like this. Like, this
fire.
is the real shit.
There's also a couple of different snacks behind the counter.
Snack.
oh my god.
Snack.
Oh my god, I remember one of the snacks and I'm delighted. I want to see Igni.
Igni would like to investigate the snacks.
You find, a little kind of, basically just like a food containment chamber thingy. I know there's a word for this. It's like a fridge, but it keeps things hot instead of keeping things cold. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Warm, hot box.
Yeah.
That's
hot
the
box.
bitch. Yeah, you find a little hot box, an old-fashioned kind that's probably powered by coals or something. Because they don't have electricity here. But inside, you find grilled gecko, a cactus fruit platter, buffalo steak, rabbit stew, corn on the cob, and tortilla chips and queso.
Hmm.
Gecko, 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 gecko.
Considers the options. Turns aside the rabbit stew. She feels like that might be a bit. She feels a little weird about that one.
Briar off in the distance.
She's being considerate. Aren't you happy?
He's appreciative, yes.
These are your snacks options.
Okay, yeah, good. A written list. Excellent. Try the grilled gecko.
Go, gecko, gecko.
Yay! It'll do you great
All
on your car
right.
insurance.
You pick up a skewer of grilled gecko. Do you try and eat it?
Oh yeah. Experimental nibble.
Tastes like chicken.
Oh, hell yeah.
Very spiced chicken. Like, damn. But it tastes like chicken.
Hell yeah.
Igni fucking loves this place's cuisine.
First you get fire juice, now you have chicken lizard.
Well, this is her snack / dinner before the head out. She's just going to eat that skewer, and she's figuring out. It's like, okay, what is the equivalent pay for some cactus juice and gecko? Rummage in hammer space.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a custom. I don't know if anyone
can
has
just
the.
You can't just kind of pull anything you want to out of hammer space. Like, that is kind of what hammer space is for.
Yeah.
As long as it's not like something crazy.
Keep them. It's more just that I'm figuring Igni thinks more in barter than in terms of money.
Uh-huh.
She does pull out a couple coins that aren't gold. Silver? Squint at them.
May I make a
thinks
recommendation?
They're from Anquil. It'll work. Silver. You may make a suggestion as she also pulls out a few buttons.
May I make suggestion of perhaps a good way to pay for a grilled gecko would be with a live gecko.
Oh my god, you're so right. She has to go find a live gecko right now.
Gosh, my.
And we now
Nice
know how
gecko.
Igni spends the rest of the night.
What do I have to roll to A, find, B, catch gecko?
God.
Survival and animal handling. Do it at
Fantastic.
advantage because this is so fucking stupid.
I am in love.
This is good. This is so good.
So dumb. I love it.
14
I
survival
love this.
for the gecko hunt.
You do find a couple geckos.
Target spotted.
Igni now has silly eyes.
One singular silly eye. And here's the animal handling. 13.
Okay, it takes a couple tries. You do wind up having a couple Wile E. Coyote moments. But by the end of the night, by the end of the day, you have managed to catch at least 2 geckos.
I was about to say, she wants at least 2, because A, that makes up for the presumably singular gecko that was on the skewer, and for the cactus, and the couple coins and buttons are a tip. She is a very good customer.
Mm-hmm.
Going to sneak back in and like put those either in or beside the till.
You know what? With your stealth roll from earlier, I'm gonna say you can put them inside the cash register.
Good, that means the geckos can't escape. Because they are still very much alive.
They're confused. They're very confused.
Oh my god.
Gosh, my.
Later, poor Braden is gonna come and look at it, look at his fucking payment for the day and just have 2 live geckos.
2 live geckos, 3 buttons of varying sizes, and foreign currency.
Foreign currency. What currency? That's currency.
Something.
I love this so much. I love this so much. Oh boy. Okay.
No, we'll save that for later. Igny's going to keep an eye out for further geckos, because that was tasty. She doesn't have the spices. That was tasty.
God.
Keep in mind.
We have prestidigitation. Just saying.
We do. We do.
You do.
We brought
And
rations for a
cast
reason.
things on the food.
God.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So, shenanigans happen.
Mhm.
Everyone gets up to nonsense. Matthias gets some lovely time at the library. Lynn hangs out with Matthias.
Yeah.
Dakota goes and takes a fucking nap. Jubilee and Igny have their Looney Tunes episode.
Put 2 tunes in a saloon, things are gonna go a little wild.
I will say, just as a soft thing, because it entered my head, of Lynn does want to make sure the people back home know everything's alright. And she brought a camera just in case for, whatever we find, she wants to possibly
Aw.
document.
Aww.
So she does take a picture, and then in one of the many buddy planes that she brought with her, just goes, "Hi, honey. Hi, Rai. Doing good." And then sticks the picture in it. Details a bit of how they've done. Does put in, "We met a professor. He's a mother pecker. We'll see how that goes." Fills in a few more bits, and then just writes an extra bit for network, seals it all up, and then sends it off.
Aww.
People back
Alright.
home are gonna worry. They gotta make sure shit's alright.
Yep.
The photographic evidence is appreciated.
Yep.
You have to send proof.
Picture it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Lynn in the middle of like a shitstorm. "Hi, honey. Everything's great."
Apparently, what happens in dust does not stay in dust.
Exactly. Not anymore, bitch. You got a detective.
Lynn sneaks a picture of Matthias, hunched over a book, and it just goes nerd in his natural habitat. Sends that to Gregory.
Yeah.
SMH, so much for bro code.
Nature is healing.
Nature and
You know what? She does specifically do that without any flash on or anything, but he looks so happy. So of course she's going to send that. That's going to go in her scrapbook later on.
Aw. Me, I was just being stupid, but now it's soft.
Thank you.
You're
I
cool.
can make a lot of things
You
soft.
activated, if you will, Chuck
Yeah.
board.
Oh shit.
Exactly. Haha. Lynn will.
Whoa, softness be upon ye.
I will say, when it's time to gather, Lynn will just she's got the cloak and stuff that she's got for Matthias. Just knocks on the desk and goes, "So you ready to see those other mother peckers again?"
And he looks up and just, yeah, but is it time? When he's the one with the innate sense of time.
Yeah,
Mm.
I think thereabouts. We'll see what chaos they've got up to, and I think this is going to be good for us. Alright? This will be good
He
for you.
nods.
Okay. Try this on for size, and then we'll head out, eh?
He'll take the cloak and just kind of shuffle it over his head.
Looking snazzy. Alright. Away we go then. Woohoo! And yes, she does do that in character just because she's trying to keep the
Aw.
mood upbeat.
Mm.
Aw.
I love her.
God, I love this party so much.
She's trying. She's
Matthias
Alright.
is just padding along behind her, just happy little puppy.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, question.
Mhm.
Here's where I question. How are we doing energy-wise, squad?
I'm all good.
I'm good.
Real damn decent.
I'm
doing
also
good.
good.
Real damn decent. It's honestly, I think I'm gonna be going till at least 2 a.m. at least. Let's go.
What time is it for you now?
12.
Midnight 40.
Yeah. Like, I've got plenty of time on my spoon thing. It's, what time do you need to go to bed, whirly bird?
Yeah.
I don't mind either way. I drank enough tea that I have enough stimulant in my system to kill a horse.
Terrifying.
What the horse ever do?
Understandable.
Please, the horse. Well, honestly, a horse would kill
Horses
its...
know what they did.
Yeah, they know what they did.
I mean, to be fair, it's probably a kinder death than most other ways that they kill themselves.
Yeah.
Exactly. A
Killing
horse will kill
is a
itself.
mercy. They want to die.
They're like koalas.
God.
Oh my god.
But no,
The
don't.
fallacy of horse evolution aside, it sounds like we're all good to go for a while.
But
Okay, if we're good to go for a while, I can probably take us all the way up to and possibly into the city today.
Nice.
Hey.
I
If
will just.
everyone's
Yes.
good for
May
about another
Yeah.
2 hours.
Yeah.
Yes.
For sure.
May I make a
Fucking A,
final?
let's go.
May I make a final pun? Bear in mind, they
Go
don't.
ham.
Bear in mind, they don't have the qualifications. So
God damn it. How dare you?
You're about to
And
this for life in a minute.
can't believe Lynn
Negative
is,
inspiration.
can't believe Lynn is, yeah, no, negative inspiration.
Does Lynn still have her pendant?
yes, it's currently
It flips to the negative side. Fuck you.
okay. You know what? Perfectly
Power
acceptable.
RJ.
Perfectly acceptable. I had to though. I saw one of my favorite animals for my favorite puns, and I took it by the reins and ran with it.
Why do you like koalas? They're useless.
Exactly. They're fucking
Nature
useless.
wants them dead.
I know, and I do too. Which is why I like puns.
God.
Okay,
Relax.
okay.
Mhm.
Enough about the
Ow,
koalas.
I'm okay. Oh my god.
Anyway.
Good, homie?
I'm
What
good.
happened?
I'm fine. I took the wrong time to take a sip of water.
Oh, okay. I was hoping like no more injuries today.
No, I'm
Let's
okay.
continue before someone actually dies.
No more water hazards, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm at peace.
koalas and water hazards and horses aside. So it is nearly sundown. The sun is just starting to touch the horizon and the world is bathed in gold. And you guys are at the... Fuck, I don't have my map. You are at one of the exits to the town of Dust. There are many.
Mm-hmm.
And Dakota, you've been this way before, so you know this is going to happen. But to the others, this is a new sight. As the sun hits the horizon and shines through the swirling dust storm all around you, that basically raging in front of you, seemingly locked in place, it's almost like a path is illuminated in that way that sun catches on dust when it shines through a window during the golden hour. It's almost as though, rather than following the rays of sunlight, it is following some sort of path.
Ooh.
Oh, that's picking marvelous.
Well,
And to our retrospect followers in the group, roll me a wisdom save.
Ah.
oh boy.
All right. Where'd my dice go? Uh-oh. Where did my dice go?
Is that including me or no?
Yes.
So
Oh.
sorry, Hex. I ate your dice. They were so crunchy.
I got it.
Yeah, sweet. You have proficiency in these.
Also, RJ, you have advantage because you have done this before.
Good.
That's
That's much better. Okay, let's take that 19 and not that 3.
I am
surprise.
not
Yeah.
surprised. The bird was not braced for anything. He was having a wonderful time just counting his winnings.
That's okay. Like, that's an okay. I mean, actually, there we go. That's a pretty okay.
The fucking range. There's 8, 17, 27.
Well, this actually makes sense, I think. This makes sense. Because, Dakota, you've done this enough times that this is familiar. This wave of nostalgia and longing for something you can't remember washes over you. And it's just the feeling of that call that you have gotten so used to by this point. And Matthias, it hits you a little harder than it hits Dakota, but you've also felt this in your dreams that put you here, put you standing at this point before you set out in the desert towards the city.
Mhm.
It's that longing feeling of missing something, missing someone, missing home, and home is that way.
Yeah. Jubilee.
Yeah.
Jubilee, you've been having these visions, these dreams, but it hasn't felt the way it has for Matthias, for you.
Mm-hmm.
Partially because, you kind of already know who you are and where you belong. Or at the very least, you have a place that is home.
Mm-hmm.
But it feels like somebody has tied a string around your sternum and is trying to yank you forward. It's just this sudden wave of desperate longing and nostalgia and, oh, home's that way. I need to go home.
Yeah, this is a feeling Juby's very weak to because I look at his backstory. Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's an 8. That's even below a 10.
Yeah, the save DC was a 10.
Yeah. I don't even think he blinks about it. It is home. Go home. And I think he just starts going. That kind of like, go. Where you guys might want to pull him back because he is not stopping.
There's a heavy hand on your shoulder, Jubilee.
And I think he might even like try and shake Dakota off. Like, don't hecking touch me. We need to go now. We need to go.
And Jubilee, roll me perception real quick because you're the only one who failed the save.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he doesn't see.
Oh, honey.
He's distracted.
This one was an actually really low DC, so you do actually get this.
Oh shit.
Oh.
There's Jubilee, you've been to Memory Lane.
Yeah.
And specifically, you've been to the train station for the Golden Afternoon line.
Yeah.
You are nowhere near there right now, but you recognize the smell of it because you're in the middle of a dry, hot, sandy desert, but you are suddenly smelling rain and rosemary and poppies.
Damn it. Dang it, you know what you're doing. Oh boy. Is not Matthias. Is Dakota still holding on to him?
Yes, Dakota is still holding on to him. And he goes, no. If you charge in, you're gonna get yourself killed.
It's probably, you can probably beat that. You want to roll strength?
Oh, is this a grapple check? I
Yeah.
can do that. Roll well, but you rolled higher than that.
Yeah. There is a look to this kid of he is half listening to you, but there is something out there, and you manage to keep him in place as he flaps his wings trying to get off the ground and go that way.
Yeah, he leans on you a little bit to keep you weighed down and goes, "You can't. I know. Trust me.
It's
we'll get
out
there.
there. We need to go.
I know. Hey, look at me. Look at me. I know.
I know. It's home. Matthias is standing to one side, and he's got like a hand one hand clutched in his pocket, and the other is kind of like clutching his chest. I know. It's home.
It's not just home. It's where she is. It's there, and with the rain and the trains, and she's there. We have to go. Why are we waiting?
We're not waiting. We're just going careful. If we charge in, you're gonna get yourself killed. Trust me. We will get there.
He is shaky, but he does try and like shrug you off in the kind of, again, still don't touch me, but this is more chastised.
Yeah, if he's not likely to fucking flap off.
Yeah.
If Dakota lets go, Dakota will let him go.
Yeah, he's tucked his wings back closed behind him.
Yeah, Dakota lets you go.
Yoo-hoo. This is what happens when you fail your wisdom saves.
This is fine. He's terrible with those. I'm not surprised.
I think Igni is just in the background sharing the look with Lynn, like, damn, what's with these weirdos?
I would.
You said something about trains.
Yes, trains. It's where I met her. What's it called? It's her domain on the other side of things. I had to go on a train to be there. Multiple trains, honestly. There's it's very hard to think. I really want to go. Does it get easier as you walk? Does it get easier to walk?
Would it be all right if I tried a spell? And he kind of like offers a hand, and it's glowing in a familiar kind of golden light.
You know, as much as he is suspicious of magic, that golden light is something he reaches for.
Yeah.
Right now, especially, he is reaching for that, not even thinking.
Matthias casts Calm Emotions.
Yeah.
That's a radius burst, so that can be
anybody.
everyone.
Yep.
Yeah.
But the point is, it is golden light. It is calming fireflies, the smell of rain, and the ticking clock.
Yeah. To be settles, visibly. Right. Sorry about that.
It's okay. It's a lot, I know.
Probably should warn you about that. That's my bad.
Yeah. Trains, yes. It's Memory Lane is where she resides and where I met her. Whatever is out there, it seemed like that place again. I I don't know why it would be. Why would it be dangerous if it feels like that? I mean, anywhere I've gone that feels similar. There was a different train around Halloween. Had a bit of fun there. A bit perilous, but it was not bad. Why would it? I don't know.
The places you've been to, they're still alive. Where we're going, it's been dead for a long time.
Hey, Dakota, roll history.
Okay. Oh, that's good. That's really good. 30.
Mhm.
It strikes you as you say that not just dead. It's not just that it's been dead for a long time, because things that are dead, they have the time to decay. They have the space to fade and rest. This is someplace that was killed long before its time. And a lot of the dangers that are around it now are not the result of the place itself, but the result of the people who did it in. It's not necessarily that the city itself is unsafe, it's that everyone who wanted it gone wanted it to be impossible to get to.
They knew if I tried going home, they wanted it all gone. And Dakota, you're close enough to see now. He's got one of his eyes closed for seemingly no reason, but
Matthias looks deeply troubled by that.
Yeah.
That being said, hey, who wants to head into the scary sandstorm?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Dakota will
He's
take
trotting.
point.
Yep.
Because Dakota's been here before.
Mhm.
He drops that ominous line and just starts walking.
Yep.
Matthias looking very stricken, but once Lynn kind of catches up, he falls in line behind
Yeah.
Dakota.
Ah, good. The people are finished talking about things that Igni doesn't understand and probably isn't going to ask about for a while.
Yeah.
Happily trotting.
Lynn, bless. I will say,
Bless you,
Lynn,
Igni.
Lynn is specifically gonna like almost. I don't know how to pronounce it or if it's even the right word. Sidle up to Matthias. Just make sure to brush with tail first as she comes in. Look up at him to check he's doing all right. Look at Yukon, because that's the name she's going to use from now on, because that's what he wanted to be called here. And is then just
He's
going to...
fine.
Okay, what's your...
He's fine.
What exactly was your insight on that, buddy? Because we might be able to beat it.
That's not insight. That's perception. If you want to beat that, that was a stealth.
Oh, Matthias beats that casually.
Yeah.
So does Dakota.
What's Lynn's again? Lynn's is a 22, so she'd have to roll.
Go ahead.
All right.
Roll.
That is a... She beats it.
Yeah.
25.
Yeah.
don't
Igny's
care.
excited about
Igny's
desert.
excited.
Athlete
Locked
running
out,
into
boy.
a desert. This is what she's been waiting for. She just wants to go into desert, and she didn't anticipate the people, but they're going somewhere interesting. And you know what? Yes, good. Yes, desert. Yes, yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Bird's fine. Bird's not
Yes,
fine.
yes.
That hit real close to home. And when he thinks people aren't looking at him, there is this weird black oil that seems to be coming from under his glasses that
Oh.
streaks down his cheeks. And he quickly wipes it away
Mm-hmm.
and seems to be trying very hard to not have it be acknowledged as he is quickly wiping that before it leaves a stain.
Matthias does not comment, actually. He
Mhm.
just he just keeps walking.
Dakota also stays silent.
Lynn understands sometimes you want to make everything feel fine, and so she also says nothing.
Igny has a bounce in her step.
Everyone's having a great time. We're doing good, guys. Let's go out into the scary desert.
Yes. The Birdman had a bit of a moment, but it's over now. Let's go.
Go, it's fine. Everything's fine.
He's being dramatic. It's fine. He'll get his fainting couch in a minute. It's okay.
Oh, no.
God.
Mach schnell.
Okay. Okay. So, you guys are traversing out into the sand. And for this first one, I'm just going to have each of you roll 3 strength checks.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Matthias, you have a d6 to use as you please because Lynn cares about you. And
Is it?
Which
Is that divin? Is that guidance or?
bardic inspiration.
Okay, good.
I will also say, you know what? Yukon's been through enough shit. She's also going to give him one.
Cool.
Just
Oh, he needed that. Okay.
Lynn does just give a quiet, just stay sharp. And that's how she gives her bardic
Yeah.
inspiration to Yukon.
Good.
'Cause she,
does proficiency in athletics assist here, World?
This one's more of just a straight strength. Because basically you are fighting the wind.
Yeah. Okay,
let's
that's,
see.
Oh, those are all
that's
good rolls.
slightly
That's
better.
okay.
Wait, no, I'm not typing in the thing, so that's 6.
Sorry, was this a check or a save? Check, I think?
Check.
Okay, thank you.
Straight strength check.
Sorry,
3 of them.
Sorry if I keep having to ask questions.
Oh my god, Juby.
Jesus Christ. I thought Igny was going to have the bad time because it's a negative modifier, but Juby's just having the worst.
Matthias ain't either having a good time either.
All right, Lynn is going to be watching them as
A
best as she can
D6.
because she did really good on hers. She's going to be doing her best to help. It's probably because
Okay,
she's
that's better.
Okay.
it's probably because she's so low to the ground, but that's an 18, 17, and a 22.
Okay. So
The third
hang
one
on.
goes good.
Yep.
So let's take this in. All right. So
I'm getting my second and my third. So
sorry, I'm typing out everyone's.
You're good.
No. Okay.
R.I.P. the boy.
R.I.P. the boy.
Oh boy.
This is
R.I.P. the boy.
this is a question. Could I forsake my best roll to give him advantage?
You did already say that you were going to be helping, so
Yeah.
I think that would count as advantage
Cool.
Okay.
without you having to
Yeah.
give up anything.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like she will straight
well,
up
let's.
as they're going along. If she
Re-roll
sees
those
people,
two.
if she sees people struggling, she will outright give tips. Not in a way that makes it seem demeaning and condescending, but in a "this reminds me of a case way back when" sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Matthias's third actually became a nat 20.
Yay!
The second one is still a 13, but the third one is now a nat 20.
Nice.
Okay. All right.
Don't know if it'd help if we'd all be tied together, but
It would help because it would stop anyone from getting lost. Lynn, what were your rolls?
18, 17, 22.
Oh wow, you're cruising. Matthias got
A 10, a 13, and a nat 20.
which becomes a 19.
Yes.
Igni, what did you get?
17, 15, 14.
Nice.
Started strong, started slipping.
And then what do we have for Dakota?
Dakota got a 17, a 16, and a 19.
Okay, so here's how this goes. You guys set out. And going just in order, Juby, you start out really, really, really rough.
Yeah.
'Cause, you're kind of out of it, and you do get blown back by the wind a couple times. And this doesn't feel the same as the magic that was calling you forward. This storm is definitely magical, and this wind is from something else that wants to keep you out.
Mm-hmm.
This wind is giving high-key fuck off energy. Which, I know, Jubilee, so here's how I'm going to rationalize your numbers.
Mhm.
You start off really lousy because, you weren't expecting this, and you've already been thrown through the emotional ringer. And then you feel this energy trying to get you to fuck off, trying to get you to leave. And Juby, you're a spiteful bastard.
Yes, he is.
So, that combined with the whole emotional turmoil from earlier and the determination to get where you're going is, no, fuck you. You can't tell me to leave. I'm going to keep going.
Like, oh, you're trying to stop me. That's funny. Always helps to have something to fight against.
Lynn, you're old hat. You're old hat at this. You are familiar with the adventuring bullshit. This is familiar territory. You know what you're doing, so you're just kind of cruising along as you do. Matthias, this is not your usual environment, so you do stumble a couple times. You're doing better. You're doing better than Jubilee was at first. But you kind of, you hit your stride, but you're still struggling because these are really, really, really strong winds. Igni, you start out really excited to get into this storm. And get
Practically
through
prancing.
it. Practically prancing, but this is a really heavy wind. This is a really heavy wind, and it's like being stood in the path of a sandblaster with how much fucking sand is just getting thrown in your face, rubbing against you. It's uncomfortable, so you start slowing down a bit.
Cool.
And then Dakota, again, old hat, you're familiar with this. You're probably taking it a little slower because, again, you're familiar with this and you're possibly not too enthusiastic about what you know comes soon. And this is where I'm going to have everyone roll me perception.
Cool.
Is there any modifiers from the Sandstorm itself we know about?
Yes, I think. From the Sandstorm itself, disadvantage on perception checks.
What did you say, sorry?
Oh, cool. Okay, cool.
Just add on the check.
Yep.
Because of the Sandstorm.
Okay.
Dang it. That was a really good roll.
Those are still decent rolls, admittedly.
Wait.
Oh, Juby,
Yeah.
we're really in it now.
No.
That is a 27 because we skirted the 17, so that's a 15 plus 12, so a 27.
Yeah. I think so.
Question. Because that got a little screwy.
Your lowest would be an 11.
Yeah. Okay, cool. The 11. Because I know the first roll, and then it gave me 2 rolls on the second when it wasn't supposed to.
Yeah, my guess is you put dis in the comment. That's the
Yeah.
disadvantage comment.
Got it.
Right.
My bad.
All right,
Alright,
so we've
good.
got
I can't
an
do
11,
math.
a 7. Jesus.
It's fine, the
Uh,
other 3 got it. Fucking... I can't do math. That's...
To start off, Igni, you have somehow managed to get turned around backwards.
I love it.
Fair.
Mental
It
image in my
windy.
mind, just the fucking wind spins her like a sort of paper crane thing.
Oh, like a weather vane?
Yeah. Ends up in the wrong direction, continues walking.
Oh dear.
Nope. This way. Hang on.
No
Grabs
worry.
the edge of Iggy's cloak.
Everyone just tugging on the rope that's keeping y'all hooked
Yeah.
together to pull Igni back.
We got ya. Stay with us.
Says,
Juby, you didn't manage to get turned around backwards, but you kind of can't see much with an 11. It's really dusty out here. You think you
Keeps
might
screwing
see
up his
something-
glasses.
You think you might be seeing some kind of flickering in the distance, but you don't know exactly what.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that majorly catches your eye is in front of you, there's a sort of outcropping of what initially looks like stone, but as you approach looks more like metal. A sort of a hollow square thing. Almost like a shelter of some sort. Matthias, Lynn, and Dakota. You hear a clatter and clunk of something mechanical, the whir of something moving, and you see a shaft of light cutting through the sand.
Motherfucker, I know what these are. Oh
Yep.
no.
Yep.
here we go.
Oh, boy.
Dakota's gonna yell over the sandstorm, head for the shelter!
We're going.
Okay.
We're going. Lynn
Yep.
is gonna grab Matthias as gently as she can and bolt.
Matthias squawks but is dragged along. He
Mhm.
doesn't resist.
She's got her priorities.
We're
Yeah, Dakota's just
everybody
gonna
with the
fucking
rope.
pick up Igni.
Yeah. Where
Resist this.
I will say, well,
In fact, she settles in.
nice. Lynn is still keeping an eye on Juby. If Juby falters, she will go back for him. I will say that. She doesn't.
Yeah, they are all tight together.
Yeah.
Yeah, indeed.
He's getting hauled along whether he likes it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's gonna make sure he
He's
doesn't eat
going.
shit. She's gonna make sure he doesn't eat shit, I guess, is the better phrasing for it.
Yeah.
Where we heading? How do we get there?
The square
Right.
shelter.
The shelter in front of them.
Yep.
Right?
Don't worry, Dakota's making a beeline, just follow him.
Mhm.
Yep. Indeed. In we go, I guess. In we go.
Yep.
Yoink.
Yep.
You all duck into... Actually, let me roll something real quick. D20. Oh, wait.
Nope.
Keep forgetting
I
this
said
is an
nice
Exclamation
one.
isolation.
R and D20.
Roll d20. Yeah, there you go. You got it.
Oh no!
Okay.
Oh shit!
Fear.
No, don't worry. This is good for you. You guys duck into this shelter just in time as something goes overhead. Something large and mechanical with 6 wings. Well, you think they're wings. They're more like fins. It moves like a shark through water, swaying from one side to the other. A great big eye etched into the front of it, beaming light down wherever it looks as it swoops overhead of you.
Oh, that is one big, ugly motherpecker.
Like I said, that's a guard.
Oh my stars and stones.
Wow.
Holy
Whirl,
crap.
question for you as DM. Is it appropriate for Igni to roll history here?
I don't see why not.
Let's try it.
I would just like to say, for shits and giggles, Lynn in her head, oh, it's Wednesday.
Ah, yes.
Well, no, it's Friday actually, but
Same shit.
Oh, it's Saturday night.
You all seem very time confused for people who have literal pocket watches.
That's a 10. Igni, you have no idea what this is. You just know that thing is scary looking.
Blink, blink, blink.
did you get caught? No, you didn't.
Okay.
And as you guys kind of peer forward from this little shelter that you're hiding under, you can see similar structures kind of dotting the landscape, as well as a few very large shields and spears jammed into the ground at odd angles.
What? Um. What?
Question.
Shoot.
Bad idea to fight those things, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no shit. Okay, how does it
Did
say?
people try and fight them before? Like, kind of gesturing to the spears and such.
Man.
I don't know. This almost looks like a battlefield or something. I mean,
Oh,
you don't
no, it
use
is.
fallen weapons. Oh,
It is.
how do you fight? No, that. I don't know.
I
if
think you
other
don't.
mods- I know, but I know we can't.
If I had to guess, you'd have to get on top of it. Or some kind of long range ballista or some shit. I don't got that, and I don't think y'all got that. So we're gonna stay out of sight and we're gonna dodge it.
Mm-hmm.
Capiche?
Indeed.
Matthias nods.
And here's where you guys get to play stealth.
Yay!
Dakota is gonna untie everyone and take back his rope. Because it is easier to dodge these bitches when you're not tied to 4 other people.
Yeah.
Surprise or fucking prize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Time to be lost forever in the fucking sands.
Yeah.
See you later.
I think.
Bye, Igni.
No!
Have fun.
I think.
And
Oh, sorry, you go.
being the resident expert on dodging these things, Dakota will be a little bit trailblazing, showing safe spots, but also like keeping an eye on everyone else, so that if it looks like one of them's gonna get caught, able to run in and draw aggro.
Mm-hmm.
Is Dakota going to tell anyone how to avoid,
Yeah.
what to avoid?
no,
in
he'll give
terms
a
of
rundown
getting caught?
on. He'll give a rundown.
Okay.
Don't step into the light.
Light bad.
With the light, don't be stupid. Move shelter to shelter.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And keep your ears open.
Yep.
Delightful. Well,
We're gonna be just
no use
fine.
waiting around for it to find us.
All right.
If it helps, they're really dumb.
It only sees what's in the light. But if you get in the light, you only got a short window to try and get out before it'll charge you.
All right.
Good to know.
Right. Okay.
Well then, yippee-ki-yay, mother peckers. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's roll.
All right, everybody roll me stealth.
Oh boy.
Like I said, Dakota is prepared to run in and draw aggro if someone gets seen.
Mhm.
Oh boy.
You know,
Yeah.
here's a question.
Nice.
Here's a question. Can Lynn use help action on Matthias? I don't know how. I'm still learning D&D. I apologize. If she help actions Matthias, does that mean she forsakes her role, or does she still?
No.
Roll? Okay. She would like.
Or at least that's not how I play it.
Okay. She would like to help action Matthias, but also go herself. She's still got her priorities. She's looking out as well, but she's trusting Dakota at least a bit. Holy shit, Lynn! You didn't have to roll that. Okay.
Oh, I don't need the hashtag. I can just type. Excellent.
what's,
Okay, cool.
Oh god, Igni and Matthias did not.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Is that Matthias' best?
Oh wait, yeah, he gets advantage.
Lynn will be.
Okay. He did. Still not great, but a little better.
Yeah. Who can't she see? Wait. Igni, would you like a D6?
It's not reactive.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Apologies.
Okay.
She is simply bright red, you guys.
Just go 2D. They can't see you.
That'll be her reaction.
Wait,
yeah.
don't you get? Oh yeah, that is your reaction. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So, to explain, this D20 is your luck. The higher the number, the luckier you are.
Oh.
Okay.
In this case, you all make it to the next shelter. Igni barely makes it in.
Oof. Indiana Jones slide.
Mm-hmm.
Character for that.
And this guardian, it swoops real low overhead. Like you can hear that stone material it's made of scraping against the rooftop of this shelter.
Oh.
Matthias does not like that.
We're good.
No, that's not good.
We're still good.
Ugh.
We're still good.
And here's something a little creepy for you because it got so close.
Mm-hmm.
There's a strange sort of humming that comes from within that machinery that almost sounds like breathing. Like something is trapped inside that thing trying very hard to breathe.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, Lynn, you know the look Matthias has.
She does just rest a hand carefully just on him. Just go. I know.
You can't see the expression I'm making, but it's his, and it's just, it pains him. He doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Good, you're not supposed to like these things. They're bad.
You made them worse.
Yeah, but see, now it's like I have to help, even though he knows that's, even though I know that's stupid. Don't do that. He's just like, but I gotta help.
Not possible, Matthias. Please don't. I don't have a mechanic for that.
I know.
Lynn's gonna keep the hand on him, basically, because she has a similar thing, but she knows there's nothing they can do, and she's learnt that in her profession. So she's just basically gonna hold him until that feeling subsides enough to be handleable. because she knows that time does
Yep.
come.
Yep.
Dakota did specifically say, "Don't be stupid."
Yep.
Yep. He is not moving, but the look on his face is just, oh.
Yep. All right. When's it safe to move again?
Yeah. Whenever it's safe, they're
When
gone
there's
again.
no light on the path immediately ahead.
Okay.
And you guys can see out from where you are, because none of these are enclosed spaces. These are all more like, it's more like if somebody buried a ring halfway in the ground and you're just hiding underneath the lip of that.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see it glide overhead and head further down the way. And everyone roll me stealth again.
Oh boy.
You'd think, seeing as
Give
I've just rolled.
Igni the inspiration.
All right. Inspiration. Yes. I will be doing that for. Yep. Does Jubilee used his earlier? So yeah, Igni, you're getting a
Yes.
what's the bardic inspiration?
Bardic info.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If she really beefed it, she could use her inspiration, but
Mhm.
let's see.
Oh dear.
Well, we'll take that D6.
Once again, Dakota is keeping track, ready to dive in should someone get aggro.
14.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah.
Hey, let's roll your luck.
Oof.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. That's a 5.
Oof.
That's a fucking 5.
It's not good.
Shit.
Okay.
That's not good. Okay, so to cover, Jubilee, you make it to the next shelter. Lynn, you make it. And Dakota, you make it.
Where's Matthias?
Igni and Matthias, I need you to roll me a dex save.
Fuck
Oh.
yes.
Cool.
Can they roll advantage if I make myself roll one to knock them out of the way?
Mm-hmm.
I will say yes.
Okay.
I will allow this because I encourage my players to assist each other.
Oh yeah, he needed that advantage. Holy shit, he needed that advantage. Holy shit, he needed that advantage.
Is that a
Oh,
nat?
boy.
Swerve from a nat
One?
1 to something good?
It was a 2.
Oh.
Oh, he needed that. It's still not great, but there's a chance
Lynn is
that, you know.
Lynn is in essence holding action to grab and pull Matthias.
Mm-hmm.
Wiggles
Yeah,
to the
okay.
hot 14. Ah, yeah.
Oh yeah, shit.
Double hot 14s. Fuck me.
Oh,
I did what I could, guys. There's not really much else I can do there.
It's okay. Matthias is a healer. It's okay.
I am so
Great.
sorry.
It is
Um,
okay.
Yes.
It's a bit like that sometimes.
It
Sometimes you
fucked
beef it.
Hmm.
Take
Cool.
25
Ouch.
damage, both of you.
Ooh.
Matthias is fine. He's actually okay.
Yeah, he's beefy. It's
yeah,
not him I'm
thank
worried
you.
about.
Yeah, it's Igni.
Because this thing, okay. You guys,
Yep.
you try and get to the next shelter, but one of these guardians seemingly comes up from behind, and suddenly you are bathed in bright red light as there's this sound like someone has just turned on a spotlight. That very
Oh, that
distinct
explains why he froze.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And there's this low rumbling roar. It's mechanical, but also not. It's magic based and mechanical at the same time, and it sounds somewhere between a roar and a scream as this thing dives at you.
Yep.
Mm.
So when the spotlight hits them, Matthias freezes in place. And
Oh.
there's an instant of Lynn, you instantly can see of the oh god. And then he's no longer an elf. There's a changeling now standing in the middle there, and he is he isn't even trying to run. He is braced because he knows pain is coming.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No, 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 no.
Cool.
Yep.
Igni's trying to grab him even as
Igni is the
slam.
one trying to yank him, and then they slam, and that is enough to like send them both back into, cover.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Like, it does throw you forward enough that you slam into cover. You can duck under now. But yeah, no, you both take 25 damage as it's this weird feeling, like something... You don't know what it feels like to be a roll of film and have part of you pulled away and snipped off.
Mm.
But it's something like that from deep inside your chest.
Cool. Cool. Love that. Ow.
Bad.
Lynn is pulling them both to her, and she is going to cast Cure Wounds.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. Matthias is not here at the moment. It's okay. He'll be here in a minute.
Yeah, she's gonna cast Cure Wounds on both of them. She has got the slots.
Yeah.
As she's
Matthias has more slots once he's back. He'll get them both back up.
As
boy.
I will say, as she's doing so, she is talking. Like, she is talking through what she is doing. Just, hi Matthias, hi Igni, it's Lynn. Okay, I'm just going to cast Cure Wounds now, okay? Everything's going to be just fine, I promise. And that is going to be spellcasting ability modifier is a +5. Okay. That is a 7 + 5 to Igni. That is a 6 + 5 to Matthias.
Cool. Matthias is fine. Because that's only the 1, 2, 3, 4.
And as soon as she's done the healing and make sure, Igni is definitely below cover, she is going to start doing the, when people are having panic attacks or dissociation, you talk to them in a very specific way to help bring them back.
Yep.
She's got a lot of practice doing that for herself and for others, so she just starts doing that. And she is not crowding him, not hiding him fully, but trying to make sure that he has room to breathe and focus, so he can decide afterwards what form he wants, but he gets the chance for privacy.
Thankfully, he dirty 20'd a whiz, the can I calm down whiz save, so he's doing okay. It does just take him a second to, get his breathing back under control, and, oh god. He doesn't shift back. He actually immediately turns back to Igni and just goes, Are you all right? Do you need?
I'm fine. Improved.
I can give. Do you need? I can. And his hand glows again with that golden light.
Take a second to breathe. We got time.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yes. Moment to yourself. If you had the slots, I could probably use another hit of that.
Excellent.
Just in case that happens again.
He nods and does. Where's my D? Where's a D8? There's a D8. Bloop. Nice. Okay. Igni, you actually, that's max. So you get 17 hit points back.
Oh yeah, she's back to full.
Hey.
Nice.
Applause.
You've never met a retrospect follower that healed.
He can actually. JB hasn't met many retrospect followers. He has met exactly one other person.
Nice.
But he knows he can heal.
Nice.
He's just assuming he's bad at magic. Yeah, it's very in character for him to think, oh, that's fine. I just suck at this.
Oh, Juby, my beloved.
Magic's not his thing. He's fine with this.
That's okay, and I love him.
Yeah, he's mainly looking at stuff and.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm
Judy, are you?
What? Go on.
Is Juby looking around?
He's mainly keeping an eye on things just to see when the path is clear again.
Okay. Since to do that you'd have to be looking forward, I will note something.
Yeah.
You see light up ahead, but not the light that shines from whatever the fuck these things are. But the last rays of sunlight.
Yeah.
Or actually, not even the last. You realize, no, wait, it's getting brighter. Sunrise. And that sunrise light is glinting off of something in the distance. Near distance. You could probably reach that pretty quickly. Which is my way of saying you guys only have to roll stealth one more time.
Yeah.
Can I roll at disadvantage to give Matthias advantage? Or like to make Matthias automatically pass, even.
Sure.
Cool. This poor boy.
Lynn's gonna be
Okay, even a disadvantage is not that bad.
Lynn's gonna be watching the others.
Right.
Well, I guess I'm making the fucking saving throw at disadvantage. Try saving me.
Actually,
I could use my inspiration point and put that away.
Do it. Homie, do it. That's
Please
a nat
do it.
one.
I mean,
It's a nat one, and we've already seen what happens when one spots us. We've had that info.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Lynn outright was
This light starts to swing in, and Igni just does the bloop. Nope, to the trick.
Fucking. What the hell is the? Is Link
I will. You know what? Here's what I'll say. Because Igni used an inspiration point. Igni gets to be MVP here because Igni, you managed to confuse the damn thing.
Yeah!
Igni,
Where did it go? Where did it go?
You get caught in this light, and this thing's great big head like steers towards you, and it's zooming in on you, and then you flip sideways, and the light goes from red to blue, and the thing rears up and looks around, and it looks confused, and then it passes on without noticing any of the rest of you.
What happened?
What happened?
Where go? Ooh, where go?
Where go?
Where go?
Where you go?
Where you go? Where you go?
It flips back to regular visibility, and there's just like a shit-eating grin on her face.
Yes.
Golf claps from Judy.
You get the praising look from Dakota, who then just goes, "Oh, fair enough."
We love
Bias.
that.
Whose expressions are so normally just variations of slight interest or blank.
God, I imagine, because just for shits and giggles, I did roll advantage for Matthias, and the poor boy did not get above a 14. I imagine Dakota just picked him up, because he's not very tall.
No, yeah, Matthias takes out like 3 steps, and Dakota can see what's coming, so he just picks up Matthias and tosses him.
There is
Get into shelter.
There is an undignified squawk, but he does not fight. He just goes boneless, like he's used to being picked up. fucking bowl Matthias. You can bowl him.
Yes,
It's
he's
fine.
bowling Matthias.
Casually bowl your changeling. It's
Bowl the
fine.
changeling,
It's fine. He just kind of tumbles into the shelter and just looks around confused for a minute before he realizes, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're really not the
Oh, yeah, that's
sneaky
exactly-
sort, are you?
No. No. He turns a slight shade pink, just,
It's just casual observation.
Yeah.
mhm.
But with that, congration, you have made it to relative safety.
Yay.
Mhm.
You guys like inch your way out of this shelter and find that one, you are in the light of dawn. Can everyone roll me perception?
Yeah.
You know what? That makes sense because the first thing she's doing isn't focusing on the area; it's
Nice.
focusing on her people.
Mhm.
It's still damn good because of the modifier. At the same time, she's more focused on her people.
Matthias,
Okay.
see.
They all see.
Mm-hmm.
They do.
Everyone sees. Okay. So let's go lowest to highest.
Mhm.
Jubilee, you look forward and the first thing you see is wall.
Yep.
Big fucking wall. Near distance, like close enough that you can see it, but you can see the perimeter wall of what used to be the city. And you can see a gate. Igni, you catch what's in front of the gates. Namely, you catch that there's a path going right to it, and that on either side of that path, are these strange silver shapes that stand out of the ground and slightly ring as the wind blows through them, almost like wind chimes, but not quite. Lynn and Matthias,
Mm-hmm.
you guys look at these and you recognize something. You recognize by the arrangement, by the spacing, this is a graveyard.
Mhm.
And Dakota, because you've been here before, you can see the faint shimmer in the air indicating the wards.
Dakota takes off his sunglasses, cleans them very deliberately, and then, not looking at anyone, puts them back on and goes, "This is where the wards are." And he walks just forward until he stood right in front of them.
And so you said the wards are what causes the fear, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Dakota says that, and Matthias actually pulls out his watch. Because he has a fun thing called Twilight Sanctuary, where he can use his channel divinity, and that can end one effect, causing it to be charmed or frightened, and it lasts for a minute on every creature in the radius. Let me just copy and paste it.
Fucking love that particular domain so much.
I love Twilight clerics.
Yeah.
And so he, you mentioned the wards are there, so he takes out his pocket watch, holds it up, and the area surrounding everybody basically is now bathed in twilight. And it's like the area is now lit by dim streetlights.
Mhm.
and everything smells of, well, it has this faint smell of rain. And he steps into the wards.
Yeah,
Let's go.
there are wards here. They want people out. Juby only knows there is a gate.
Mm-hmm.
Time to go forward. People don't want him to go here. He has decided to go.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Lynn's keeping at their sides. Just trying to be a protective force, but also seeing how this goes.
Mm-hmm.
Dakota's going with.
Yep.
Is Igni coming?
Yeah.
Or-
Oh yeah, Igni's coming.
We're not leaving anyone behind. Lynn's ensuring that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, you skipped my puzzle.
Sorry.
Speedrun
We
that.
solved your
I'm
fear
so
puzzle.
sorry.
You just casually skip my puzzle. I mean, theoretically, I could use the exact rules of the puzzle to say that you don't, but I don't wanna, because I want to be nice.
You can be mean. Like, it's fine.
I already was mean.
Yeah,
And
and you can be mean again.
I already gave y'all's characters a panic attack.
It's fine.
Fine.
I
Matthias
already
is
gave
fine.
Jubilee an emotional breakdown.
It's fine. He's okay.
I doubt that.
He's had worse.
I don't doubt that.
He has recovered. He's just stubborn, want to get to door.
He want door.
Unfortunately,
But this
he's
is
kind of ticked off and wants door.
this is creative problem solving, and I approve. And so therefore, I am not going to stop you.
Okay. Matthias does like motion forward, like before they all start moving, he does motion for Dakota to like step forward and kind of try of like see if this works. And yeah,
Sacrificial lamb. Yeah.
Dakota's
I'll do
the
it.
one leading them. Like
Yeah, and he's felt it before. Yeah, he steps into the light, raises an eyebrow slightly, and then goes ahead and steps through the wards. I'll give Matthias this because your insight's crazy. He braces himself as he steps through.
Aw.
Mm.
And when he doesn't seem to back away terrified, Matthias kind of takes that as, okay, we can all go.
Yeah, you get an impressed
Go.
nod.
Did you just say impressed God?
No, impressed nod.
Oh, impressed nod. Okay, I was about to be like, hello?
Wait,
Did you
hold up.
calling and I did?
surprise, Dakota was God the entire time.
Surprise, Dakota's a god.
Don't give
Little
him
did
that
we
hint.
know.
Don't do that.
It wouldn't surprise me, let's just be honest. But
Mhm.
anyway.
Boy. Oh boy.
God.
Okay.
So Matthias is keeping this sphere around them. And yeah. He's walking. He walking.
Hey Matthias, are you paying attention to the graves around you?
Huh? Probably.
Okay. You have a good high passive perception, so I'm just gonna give you this.
Yeah.
You kind of set off a bit of a chain reaction.
Uh-oh.
As you're moving through with this bubble. It's nothing bad, but it is interesting. Symbols on these gravestones light up as you pass. Seemingly
he's looking
reacting
at
to the magic.
He is looking at these symbols.
They are
is
in a
also
language. They are in a language you do not know, Matthias, but
Cool.
they are in a language Dakota knows.
Oh.
That's what I fucking thought. Is it all, like, names, dates, that shebang?
Names,
The
family
usual grave epitaphs.
Yeah.
names, family names, lists of accomplishments, that sort of thing.
Making quiet mental notes.
There's also, like, attached to some of the, because there are these loops in the top, these holes in the top. Not exactly circular, more like if you pay close attention, you notice it's not a perfect circle, it's a 12-sided shape, it's a dodecagon.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them have these bits of fabric tied to them that seem torn and frayed at the ends. And they also light up and glow and sort of float as you pass by, seemingly activated by your magic.
Interesting.
And congratulations, you guys are now at the gate.
Yay!
So here's, again, where I ask how we're feeling.
I'm good.
Decent.
It is the UK people.
We look at you.
How are the Brits?
I look at our insomnia. RJ, how you doing? Because I'm gonna be awake a while.
Yeah, you're talking to two insomniacs here, guys.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
I
on
look at Kraken.
how.
I'll be real. I've been starting to space out, which is no fault of anyone's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, fair.
Indeed, we've been going for.
My question is,
Spacing out
how
just
much
well, 'cause my
longer do
fingers
we
don't
feel?
hurt anymore.
How long do we think we can go? Basically, do we want to get into the city today and do our first little bit of exploration, or do we want to stop here?
Here is a pretty good stopping point.
Here's a good spot.
All right. Then here is where we will stop as you guys reach the front gates of the city, of these ruins. And you are looking up at them and wondering how you're going to find your way in. And that is where we stop for the day.
Cool.
Thank you very much for playing with me. Everyone say goodbye to our listeners. Goodbye, listeners.
Bye.
Bye. Whoop, whoop.